Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Today we're mainly going to be messing around with the newer troops that end up coming in, of course. Probably just be farming PvP, getting the grind on there, getting a bunch of resources and all of that. But other than that, we do have a spoiler to go show. I showed it last night as well, but some of you may not have seen it, so let's go do it again. Let me just go get it up real quick, find the window capture wherever it is hiding from us. And that should be it. So, let's go make this bigger on screen. That's kind of big enough. Let's see, let's make it a little bit bigger. Maybe zoom in a bit. Let's see, 150 or 125, sure, that works. Okay, so, right in front of us, right here, we have the 4.4, or 4.0 sneak peek, the final sneak peek, and this one of the treasure hoard. Faction treasure hoards can level up and help you in delves. Basically, these do two primary things. They help you get more resources within a specific kingdom's delve, as well as gives you more stats within a specific kingdom's delve. As you can see over there, it ends up giving you additional EXP towards your little EXP thingy, and it goes up to a level 1000, quality to level 10, and level overall to level 1000. You have a bunch of little treasures that have different EXPs that it gives to it. It also has a % chance that it would end up increasing quality. So that's going to be a little bit annoying because it's completely random on if you get the upgrades for the quality. Then you need higher quality in order to get more treasure. So it's an infinite loop of needing the treasure to get quality and then quality to get treasure. It's kind of weird. But my game plan for them is use as many as you need at a time, up to 5, which is the max you can use of any combination at once. Use that up to 100%, so you get the guaranteed quality increases, and then just spam the 2 weakest ones over and over again as single uses. That's basically my game plan for them, and hopefully that will end up working out to get us a lot of quality, because it is really important to rush that quality for whatever main kingdom you're delving in as quickly as possible, as it does increase the chests that you get, which has more chances at vaults, or more chances at treasure and other various things. So yeah, really important to get that quality up as quickly as possible. So you don't generally want to put it to % chance. You want to just get the guarantee by using multiple different treasures. Other than that, this is a gold sink, by the way. It does cost gold in order to upgrade your treasure hoard, and it is required to upgrade the treasure hoard for literally every single kingdom. Well, not really required, but again, it gives you more resources from delving there, and it also gives you more stats so you don't die. For the most part, well, I haven't reached like the very, very late delves, but from the earlier ones, from what we tested just during the short period of beta, they weren't really that hard, but that could have just been that we were at the very, very early delves. So it is meant for newer players accessible. So if you're a newer player at like level 50, 100, you can still easily participate in delves. You might not be able to get too far within them, but it's definitely decent enough that you'd be able to still do the daily delves. Unlike something like dungeons or something else where, or like pets, where you might struggle a little bit. Delves initially should be pretty much a cakewalk when you're just going in, at least for the very few initial ones. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much everything with this. There's still a few other details, but it's hard to really explain everything without having the other little things showing up. But yeah, that's the final sneak peek, which means patch soon, question mark, hopefully. It's almost guaranteed coming next week. It hasn't been confirmed, but it's almost 100% chance it's coming next week. Hopefully on Monday, though. Sometime next week is very excessively likely that we'll be getting the 4.0 patch, so we got that to look forward to. Anyways, that's that. Let me go move this to a side in case I need it later, and go from there. Anyways, let me go put this away. Someone earlier wanted me to go use a... Whoa, what just happened to my thing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, well, how did... What? What? Hold up, 1 second. What? Wait, what? Hold up. How many mistakes just occurred right there? Okay, let's just apply to a random resolution, sure. Click out. Go back into it. And let me fix this real quick. What on earth just happened? I've never seen it do that before. There we go, now it should be fixed. And then we just move this to the side. No! What? What? All I did was touch it and it moved right back. Why? Game. What? I can't even see the menus. I can't even drag the... Okay, technical issues. What's going on? I can't even get to the menus because it won't let me drag the thing now. Let's see if I can see. Where does the higher resolution go? That should be higher than whatever it is now. What on earth is it doing? Okay, hopefully this will fix it. Move it back to 720. Where on earth that is? Where are you? Okay. Let's do that. Click OK. And now don't do something weird. There we go. Okay. We got it back where it should be. Wow, that messed up a lot of times. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello Elite. Hello Zeddicus. Hello Ziplom. Hello. Hello Gamer Fox. Hello Bladesong. Hello JZG. Hello Michael. Hello LM. Hello I Love. Hello Ben. Hello Kool-Aid. Hello Julio or Julio. Hello Rain. Hello Hand and hello Sai. Hello M78. Welcome everyone. So you have to decide which 3 delves you do a day. Yes, you'll have to decide which kingdom is best for you, or which delve is best for you. I believe for a good majority of players, you're gonna want to start within the oh, what's the place called? The Guardian location. The main reason for that is because of the there's a slightly higher rate for reward if they didn't rebalance it. I don't know why, but it is. Also, most players are likely going to be upgrading Whitehelm. This is mainly due to the fact that it's going to be able to go to 12 stars, whereas upgrading Darkstone won't be able to go any further because it's locked out by not having a hero class. Also, someone wanted me to test this yesterday, by the way, which is why we're doing this right now. Forgot to do it at the end of last stream, so we're doing it now. I just converted out a color I needed, didn't I? Whoops. We kind of need that color. What plan B? I guess we go take a skull for now. He shouldn't be able to Uberstick kill us there. It's going to come close, but it's not going to be enough, ever so barely. Ideally, we need a cast right now, and we do have alignment, so we'll go for that. That'll give us giant spiders so we can now aim at something. Looks like green is the way to go. Never mind. Really? Okay, good. Green is aligned, so we'll go for that. Get the last little bit of our mana there. That should be matched, so we just go into this again. I need this guy to reach full mana. How are you not? What else? Giant spider. I guess do it on green again. Just keep doing the greens. Been going pretty well so far. Should have alignment on one of these 2, ideally. Does not look like it's good enough to actually get it down, but we're still going to go for it because we need to cast something. And he's going to hit us pretty hard as long as he doesn't get a follow-up. Ooh, he did get a follow-up. And let's see. What else do we need here? Guess we'll grab a yellow. He's going to kill us here, though, off of just explosion. And yeah, we lose. Whoops. But yeah, I don't think you really would need to use this team. The Giant Spider's really throwing me off on it. You don't have a quick mana generator to start off with. Giant Spider's too high of a mana cost. You would normally be using Captain Skullbeard or Apothecary. There's no need to use something with 13 mana. It's just way too high. And of course, there's the Doom version of it, or the Wrath version of it now, which is also even better. How should you finish everything then? You think delves go infinite? No. They go up to 500. They have a cap just like how the other thing has a cap. Just like how raids and evasions and stuff have a cap. It's a really high cap, but it's a cap nonetheless. But yeah, it does eventually end. Okay, what do we even need here? We'll go and... no alignment, right? No. So move that over. Get a hit. Get another hit. Keep getting hits. See if we have any alignment to go with. And we do. Throw that in there. Throw another thing in there. And already dead. There we go. How can we get that pet that they say that we need like 2 years to get it? I do not know. Or actually I do know. It's just the way that's going to be implemented is, or I don't know how long it's going to take basically. But basically there's factions, and these factions have a point system. You get more points for each faction by doing 4 different things, which is actually something I don't believe we've actually gotten access to. I don't know if I could say that. But they've mentioned each thing individually, so I think I can. They just haven't shown the screen for it. But there's a screen, kind of like how, a normal upgrading screen. But it has 4 different things that it keeps track on. It keeps track of how far in the delve you have gotten, the furthest you've ever gotten. So basically 4 values. The furthest you've ever gotten into a delve. The furthest you've ever gotten into a delve without dying. And by furthest, I mean the highest level difficulty. Whenever I say furthest. So I should just probably say highest level. So the highest level delve you've ever done. The highest level delve you've ever done without losing a single troop. The highest level delve you've ever done by using the 4 faction troops. And your treasure hoard. All 4 of those factors determines how many rating or renown you end up having, and that renown, each kingdom or each faction has this renown value, and there's also a renown value that has the total across every single one of your kingdoms, or factions, I mean. So if there's like 5 factions, each one of them, let's say, has 2,000 renown, well, then that would be 10,000 total, obviously. But each one has their own individual one, and then there's a total, and then there's a total one, and you get rewards based on both. You get rewards based on specific kingdoms, or I keep saying kingdoms, specific faction renown, but you also get other rewards for having a total faction renown. And that one pet that they were mentioning that was going to be like 2 years down the line or whatever they were hinting at with that, that's one of the ones based on the total renown across all factions, which is obviously why it won't be available for like 2 years or so. It's because it requires so many points that they would need like probably 10, 12 factions in the game before they can even, before you'd even have the chance of getting it. Okay, what do we need here? There has to be alignment. With all that mess on the board, there has to be at least one way to align it. And there we go. And now we just need any kind of follow-up, and I'll be dead. Here, we'll go for this one. And let's match. Yeah, you should always keep some amount of reserve gold, and you're going to be needing them for factions. Not a ridiculously high amount. I believe it's, at least at the initial area, it's kind of, or when you're first starting with them, it's actually a really, really trivial amount, but you'll still need it nonetheless. Also, I've made 4 teams so far out of the new kingdom. I don't really know if there's much else we can really build. Actually, I made 5. I've actually been using this one quite a bit too, the gold farming one. Technically, if all we cared about was resources, we'd actually be doing this literally just all the time we'd be playing the game. It's because it gives so much resources. But, yeah, double Cedric or one of the event troops if you don't want to double them up. With a greed into nothing. We just let the fire bombs kill themselves out. I wonder if they're ever going to fix this. The fact that you can just fight fire bombs and just gain ridiculous amounts of resources. Yeah, this is just so easy because you get the automatic gold right there. You don't even lose your turn. To a degree, it actually would be better if you did lose your turn, oddly enough. But yeah, you just keep repeating this, and it gives an absurd amount of gold. It's upwards of 250,000 gold per hour. I think it's almost up to 300,000 gold per hour, actually. Some kind of ridiculously high amount. Haven't actually calculated it out since I used this specific variant of it. But it is very close to actually 300,000 gold per hour. Some kind of ridiculously high amount. As you can see, we hit the 300 gold cap, and obviously we're gaining quite a bit of gold. We're also on Warlord 4 difficulty, so it gets boosted by even more. And if you just see right there, we're getting 4,000 gold just for that battle. And it takes no effort whatsoever. It wins in like 30 seconds to a minute. Normally more towards 30 seconds, and it's just that easy. Okay, we'll go take this blue over, take the green, grab all that mess. Good, it takes itself out. For that, I keep forgetting we lose our turn, or we keep our turn every single time we do that, which is actually more so annoying more often than not than actually helpful. But we'll go with this, grab the last little bit of mana. We don't actually need to go cast them twice. It's nice to cast, it's nice to cast them twice, but it's not really that needed. Obviously, we still get plenty of gold without it. And that's just a little bit of extra. We don't really need that little bit extra gold. The main gold that we're getting, of course, is from the battle itself. But since we can take like 5 seconds, not even, like 2 seconds to go cast his ability to go get a little bit more gold, it's kind of worth just doing it for that. It doesn't really get in the way much. One single click, like that click that we did, just gave us about 400 gold from just clicking his ability once. The second time gives a little bit less though, because of course it's based on his HP. Also, how did he just get so much HP all of a sudden? Oh, duh, because I forgot you gain HP off your ability too. I was gonna say. And there we go, he's fire bombs, and down it goes. But yeah, pretty much if we just wanted to gain a absurd amount of gold, that's all we'd have to do. And obviously if there's no fire bombs, we just free pick until we find one and then keep repeating it. Is the 500th one replayable? I believe so. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I obviously haven't been able to reach it, so... we didn't have that much time on the beta. I think the furthest I got on one was like about 120, I want to say. I don't even remember. I remember all of them were actually pretty easy, but it could just be because I didn't get that far. And of course it is made to be accessible to newer players as well, so the initial ones are relatively straightforward, completing them out. Like it'll take at least a week before delves become particularly difficult for anyone. I know, it's not really a stream-worthy method. I'm just doing it a little bit right now because why not? We'll probably go switch back to normal PvP. But yeah, this is what we'd be doing the entire time if we just wanted resources. Because it is absurdly a good resources. And let's let him firebomb himself down. And that'll be that. Okay. So we gained our little bit of gold and our EXP. It's also really insanely good hero XP too. It's about the same as doing Explore. A little bit slower, but you're getting so many more resources. Anyways, let's go back to... I guess we go for, not Lust. I did build a different Lust team, by the way. I was messing around with this last night. I wanted to use this initially. I don't know why I didn't on yesterday's stream. But the Widow Queen, ends up killing your ally every single time it casts. So basically all we have to do is throw Mercy down, get ourselves mana. We now kill our Mercy, and we go from there. So we'll go take this to full mana. Ideally, Mercy would have full mana'd it. So we just keep spamming this. And we just keep killing out this Sloth, and that's all we do. And every time we kill this, we actually end up creating a, wait, what's that web from? Oh yeah, you get a web every single time we get an extra turn. But, all we have to do now is just throw this onto Mercy. That'll kill it, and that gets a free charm. Every single, really? Only a spider? But, every single time we charm that, or every single time we kill that, it ends up doing a little charm thingy. We can also go specifically target things out to go do damage. So we can go do 45, 45 right here, or transform it, we'll see. Okay, it transforms, and it automatically does the thing as well, of course. We'll go get the explosion to kill that out with. Unfortunately, that does make his durability a little bit higher, but the thing it got replaced with is obviously a lot less threatening, if nothing else. But yeah, we basically just keep repeating this every single time we get a charm and some AoE damage. And yeah, we just keep doing that until we win. And that's essentially the whole premise of this team. Unfortunately, they're not next to each other right now, so we're not going to be able to get the charm going, which is one of the whole components of this team, but we can still keep spamming this onto whatever our summon is to do a lot of damage. It's not the greatest of teams, but if you're going to use a Lust, this is the strongest thing I've found so far. That actually uses her. She's not really worth using, obviously. Alright, we'll take the skull, throw that down. Yeah, it works decently. There might be some things in the future that work really, really solid with her, but at the moment, that's about the closest you're really going to get to anything that's not useless. A 4 Sins team? There is no 4 Sins team that would be viable. They have almost zero synergy with each other. It wouldn't be worth doing. There's also no pet for Sin. There's also no pet for Daemon. There's no pet for Daemon, and there's no pet for Sin. And if a bonus doesn't have a pet, there's really not much of a point in using it. Even if they do have a pet, there's normally not much of a point in using it. But especially if they don't. Alright, we already... Wait, do we have mana? No, we don't. You know, I'm still going to go for the hit. So go do that. Gotta try getting Infernus out of the team, just so we don't have to deal with it. Should probably get the full mana first, though, just in case. Get the guaranteed full mana. He gets a bunch of barriers. We can go get rid of some of this, I guess. Try getting you transforms. Did not get it, but at least we got some of those other barriers off. You know what? I should have actually done it on you, because then we could have gotten rid of your barrier and gotten from there, but oh well. He's going to get an Infernus down. It looks like we're actually going to lose this battle. That's kind of to be expected. Definitely not the most solid of teams. Just the solid that we could make out of Lust. Okay, let's go and try getting that to full. Doesn't look like it goes all the way, but yeah, he's going to keep barrier spamming too much, it looks like. Power of Dawnbringer. You don't even need it for damage, just the barriers. There we go. Get a nice explosion down. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yeah, we did. We got a lot of charms there, but that's not enough to win. And that is that. Let's take Skull. And down it goes. But yeah, as you can see, Lust, not the greatest thing out there. Definitely pretty underwhelming. My favorite thing that probably came from this patch, though, even though it's not really excessively viable to use from a speed perspective, I still have to say Sloth is probably the funnest thing from the most recent kingdom, other than Wrath. But Wrath's already themed kind of similarly to some other troops that already exist. Sloth is like his own unique thing that has a really weird playstyle, but it works amazingly. Which, of course, is spam mana drain. Has the quickest mana drain in the entire game that actually has that high of an impact. It's not the overall quickest. Obviously, Spirit Fox would be that, but as far as actual high impact drains, it's really, really good. Okay, can you end your turn so we can win? Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't dare. No. Why? Why? Okay, I'm still going for it. Let's see. I don't care if we have alignment. Still going for it. Get all that mess going. As long as he doesn't get full mana here, we're fine. It's like, let's use a Sloth team by having Sloth die immediately. Strategy. Okay, we'll go and get a explosion down. Still gonna easily win because the rest of the team is so solid as well. What do we need here? I guess we actually throw a Dawnbringer. I don't have alignment, so we'll let him have like that skull there. And it'll just hit on barrier, so it's not too big a deal. We'll move that, try getting Yagway in there. Which I'm going to go for explosion first, since we don't really have much of a board to use. That also increases damage. We have no alignment, but it's already enough damage to kill, and there we go. Okay, let's try that again and have Sloth not die. Do you think they will fix the Omen traits to work for the AI? Or is it intentional? There's a lot of different traits that do not work for the AI, so I don't know if they're ever going to fix them. They'll probably do most of them at once if they ever were to fix it, but at the current moment in time, things like Cursed, Omen, a few other ones. Don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but there are several traits that do not work for the AI. But yeah, they'll probably get around to fixing them eventually. I like how we keep using a Sloth team and he just dies immediately every single time. That's the problem with Skull Spam. We'll just repick. Let's try this again. We need like a half mana start for him. It's like he only takes what's it called? 10 mana. Yeah, it still seems like it's too slow. Okay, we'll go move that over. We'll go and I think the main thing that kind of adds to it feeling like that sometimes is he only uses 1 mana. Seriously, can everything stop one-shotting you? You have Archer. You just one-shotted it through Entangle. Why? Let's try this again. Well, apparently Sloth doesn't want to work this today either. Wow. Okay. Might just have to stick just to Wrath only. No, we'll go take red down. Go get a Divinia in there. We'll go take that yellow, why not? Get a nice explosion here, take a skull if I have to click it correctly. Go get all that exploded. There we go. Finally. We actually get to do something this time. So we'll let him have a skull, that's fine. It's not really going to do much to us. We'll go take ourselves a... Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to go for that. Never mind. We'll take that. He'll take a bunch of manas. We'll go drain all of it, gain a bunch of HP, drain it all down, take our red, actually take yellow, explode, go from there. So get our explode. He gets most of his mana back. Actually, didn't get too much out of it. Go take that one down. See if we can get Yagway here. Does not look like we can go all the way. We'll smooth the other one over. See if we can get some kind of hit going. And it does look like we can, so we'll go get that in there. Pretty nice solid hit. Could go for another one if we really want to. I think we just go for the Dawnbringer though, just so we can hit the 2 of them. We can clear it out with an explosion here. Or, you know what, I'm actually going for Skull. Because the reds weren't near the Skull, so it wouldn't have been enough damage. And I'll just clear the board into a Yagway hit. And that should be enough. Oh, nope, it's a little short. But we'll go do another cycle. And looks like literally anything. Here, let's go for a mana drain, why not? No, don't you dare summon! No, the famine. Well, actually, you know what? Famine's kind of non. I forgot about that. Famine doesn't really matter. We have immune to mana drain on literally everything except Sloth. So there we go. That's another benefit. We don't actually have to worry about mana drain spam teams. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. Ha. When is 4.0? No official date, but it's most likely next week. And by next week, I mean Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday. No official date has been given, though. It might not even be next week, but it's probably next week. What do we need? What do we need? Let's go take a blue. Sure. Let's go take that. What am I doing? We're up against firebombs, so do we need to play out the battle? Hello, Haley. Welcome. Please don't forget to try the... Oh, I tried your Team Zero. We just did it earlier. End up dying in about 10 seconds. I don't understand why you're using Giant Spider on it. You should be using Apothecary or Skullbeard. You should pretty much never be using Giant Spider on that team, just because it has way higher of a mana cost. Unless you're using Forest Guardian, but the team doesn't fit Forest Guardian. At least that variant of the team doesn't. I guess technically you could put it over Inferno King, but it just has too high of a mana cost to make it work. Because it goes too slow of a start, especially against Divines and stuff. Okay, we'll take the Brown. Do we drain? Do we even need drain? Gotta be careful, because if I give him one, he gets to drain us back. Because this doesn't actually have immune to drain. We have immune to mana drain on like our entire team, except for the one Achi and first lot, oddly enough. So we'll go take that, get our skull hit. Go hit us back. We get a nice explosion. Get a Yagway, something else going. Let's get a Dawnbringer in there. Let's get a nice explosion, go through Yagway, get a hit, and dead off anything. Yeah, let's give it a nice Yagway for the poke. And dead. Can you attempt to make a pure purple team with Sloth? Just for fun? I don't think it would be viable because there's not enough immune to mana drain purples. The only reason why this team works is because it has immune to mana drain on everything. Your entire team would need to be immune to mana drain in order for it to really work properly. Okay, let me go use... I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just go use anything that has hero on it real quick. Just clear this out, and then we'll go do the other team that was requested. So let's use anything that has hero in it. Hello, Samantha. Welcome. And just pass our turn real quick. Let him do his fire bombs. Take that, take that. Let him do whatever. Don't you dare take his skull. Good job. I'll go grab all that mess. Take the other one. Take a... what do we even need here? I guess we'll take a brown. Go firebomb us again, and then we do anything. We'll smooth that over. Take a... Oh, I almost just drained him. That would have been a fail. Don't do that. And there we go. Okay, let me go do the other team again real quick. Hopefully it'll go a bit better this time around. Never mind, we got firebombs again. Fine, we'll do it against this. Got a core Vash in there. I believe it was this one. Yeah, Glaceon, Bloodhammer, and the King. Don't take the purple, take the red, get the full mana. Really nice start on the board. Somehow nothing has full mana though. Grab that. There we go. Okay, really insanely good start. Get that down. Take the blue over. Take the skull. Take a... What else do we need? I guess we'll grab everything. And what can we do with this board? We should have some kind of alignment. We have plenty of casts. No, we do not. Not even Giant Spider has one. I guess we still go for it though. So we'll go with Glaceon. Get that going. Get a ridiculously big Cascade. See if we have anything from here. Still looks like we don't have it. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot. You convert blue over. Duh. Let's go do that. And let's match off the Glaceon. And there we go. Yeah, that time it went a lot smoother. Do you get a Delve reward if you lose a Delve 2? Yes. You get whatever reward chest you currently got up to. So if you got chest level 2, you get to claim chest level 2. If you got to 5, you get to claim chest level 5. But yes, you automatically get to claim whatever you have. Let's see. Which one do I go for here? I guess we'll stick with Doom Spam. Do you have a good Dark Monolith team you could try? Dark Monolith is not worth using. He is basically weaker than Lava Elemental, mainly due to his lack of board control. There isn't a single team that ever uses Dark Monolith. Just because there's lower rarity stuff that's better than it. And just other stuff in general that's better than it. Let's see. What do we need here? We do have alignment, so we'll go for that. And that should pretty much be auto-win. We just clear out something we don't need like that. And now we just have these two going crazy forever. Get a bunch of spam in there. And dead. I love when it starts getting explosions onto a Doom Skull board. Always works out so amazingly. The only problem with this team, though, is it doesn't use hero. So you should probably switch to something that uses hero. I still want to be gaining some classy XP. Still got a ways to go before we max everything. We're past the halfway mark, but we're still not to the point of having everything done. Also, what on earth was that Cascade? Felt like pre-nerf Doomstorm right there. Wow. Hello, Starsits. Welcome. Oh, Star City Zen. Okay. Wait, what? Star City. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I kept saying it as a Starsit. I didn't even see the second I either. Why is this spelled with an Y? I mean, I mean. A double I. But yeah, Star City Zen. Welcome. I'll see if I can remember that. Good morning, DeCrail. Welcome. Let's see. Can you attempt to make... never mind. Oh yeah, pure purple team with Sloth. Let's go try that. I don't know if I'll actually use it, but let's see if we can build one real quick. Just for fun. So what would pure purple Sloth actually look like? It'd be Sloth, And then it would be immune to mana drain stuff. That's purple. Purple and mana drain. Okay. So Amira, Asha, Baba Yaga. Actually, Baba Yaga would probably be better. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually have a lot of summoners that have immune. Problem is, we don't have much damage that is actually immune. By not much damage, I mean we have almost 0 damage that is actually immune. Let's see. It's like Baba Yaga, and that's about it. There's a few others here and there, but they're not really that viable. Yeah, there's no way you can get away with immune to mana drain. Sloth team. It just wouldn't be possible to do it on a Purple Guild War day. This is everything you have to choose from. And there's definitely not enough options to make that work. There's just no a gigantic lack of damage here. But yeah, this wouldn't be worth doing. There's no way you can use Sloth on Purple Guild War day. And even if you could, you wouldn't gain any value from using him. It would help you win, but it doesn't actually help you kill out the team any quicker. You're wasting basically your entire turn when you cast them, if you were using it in a Guild War context. Four-time Sin? Sure, we can go do 4-time Sin. I haven't actually done a 4-time Sin team yet. I probably should save one just for fun. I don't recall anything being viable that'd be 4-time Sin, though. We'd have to use the Wrath guy in first. I don't know what else we'd use, though. I guess we'd use Gluttony in there somewhere. But yeah, we'll go give it a shot, see what happens with it. Get a hit on him, get an explosion on him, and hopefully he'll just explode himself out. I'll be good to go. Just take a skull, he'll explode, and there we go. Okay, so let's go do a 4-time Sin team. I don't even know what the bonus is. I assume attack and magic or something similar. Alright, let's just clear this one out before I do. This is a free firebomb team. Might as well. Hello, Dosamin. Welcome. So we'll just go clear through this real quick. Take the skull. We'll take the other skull. We'll take the other skull. And dead. Okay, so let's go do hopefully a real team here. And we'll go try 4 sins against it. See how that pans out. Okay, we got a real team. At least real enough. Real enough that 4 sins should be able to kill it. Okay, so let's go do 4 sins and see what happens. Where is Sin? There it is, Sin and Maraj. So, we need Wrath in first slot, obviously. We need Gluttony. And that's about as far as the team goes. That is about as far as the team goes. We now need a purple, and we need a red. And I do not mean pride. Let's see. You are way too early game to be viable. Deal damage to an enemy for each of your skills that are greater than. Steal 3 magic. Your stats are too low to be doing that with, especially since we haven't upgraded you yet. I guess we go 2 more Gluttonies? I'm actually not kidding. I'm pretty sure we just go... Oh, we don't even have 2 more Gluttonies. Oh no, I need 1 more copy of Gluttony. Oh no. I guess we put Pride just so we cover everything? Like, what else would we put there? What colors do you create again? Brown, and that's it. Brown and skull, of course. Yeah, I guess we just put a Pride there for the sake of putting a Pride there. Do you not even have an explosion? No, you don't even have an explosion. Oh yeah, you do. You get to explode a skull. Okay, I guess we'll use Pride. Why not? Just fill the gap of the hole. Okay. And let's just set our banner to either spam Wrath or spam Gluttony. I think I'm actually going to go spam Gluttony. Isn't there a +2, +1? Yeah. Oh, minus our green, yellow there. Actually, is there a way to not minus yellow? Can we minus a red or purple and still do the same effect? Because that'd be better. I need a minus red or a minus purple that has completely pure blue and green as the bonus. And I do not believe there is a banner that does that, unfortunately. So this will just have to do. Okay, so we'll go with this, see what happens. So basically, what we're going to do immediately is start spamming gluttonies and go from there. Also, hello, Jose. Welcome. They'll get a bunch of mana right off the bat, which his team is pretty good for, if nothing else. Go move that over. I want to get the second gluttony, I think, to full mana before I throw it. Actually, you know what? I'll throw it now. Let's try devouring Amnesia because it's a summoner. Okay, we got our skull spammer. We do not have alignment on it, though, however. So let's move that over. Keep trying for devour. And there we go. And we basically just keep spamming it until we win. Move that over. Get our skull spam if we have it. Otherwise, just take more mana for them. And just keep devouring over and over again. I'm actually going to take some more mana here just because Actually, we'll take that. Now we'll automatically get our mana. And now we'll try devouring the Dragon Soul. This will take several attempts, but once we get it, it'll be good to go. Move that down. Take that down as well. Double check that. Seems okay. But let's go get Devour on that. Got it. Nice. And we just basically keep spamming that until we win. Also, again, this is best early game Devour now, as you can see. If you were to use it. It's only ultra rare, and it's actually not too bad. It's very loopable. Its percent chance is obviously pretty low, but it makes up for that by being insanely loose. And all we have to do now is align one skull or anything. One skull will definitely kill it, or Devour would be great. And there's our one skull, and down it goes. Yeah, that's basically what Gluttony looks like. You can pretty much just solo an entire battle just with Gluttonies if you really wanted to. You could literally just go 4 Gluttonies, and if they don't have immune to Devour, you could win off of that. Or 3 Gluttonies with a mana generator like Valkyrie or something. The team I was going to show for the early game thingy thing was using something along the lines of this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You could probably even use more Gluttonies on this than what I put on. Like, you could replace out Hero to Chaos probably with a second Gluttony. And I put Hero here because you'd want to go and accumulate mana. Though technically, I guess you could go with a completely different weapon as well. Well, if you were using double Gluttony, you'd probably go a different weapon. If you're using the one, you'd probably want to keep it that way because you can Valkyrie feed it mana and go from there. But, yeah, Gluttony's not that bad. It definitely has potential, if nothing else. And, yeah, it's mostly an early game kind of trip, though. I wouldn't really bother using it much towards later in the game. There's better Devours, like rushing a Mercy into a Great Maul or something is way more consistent and just would be overall better and quicker. But, yeah, you can still mess around with it. It's kind of fun. Yeah, let's go switch into, I guess we'll go back to this theme. Why not? Do Summon? Oh, hello, Do Summon. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, I'm probably butchering every single name. That I do tend to do. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I should go do the pet. We do have a pet active right now, so we should probably go do that pet. Well, let's go take the skull down. Give him a freeze, so let's firebomb twice. Give him some mana, doesn't matter. Thoughts on Fairish Ra versus Infernus versus Guard's Avatar? Infernus is the most useful one of them from a actual battling perspective. Fairish Ra is the one that if you were going to plan on getting souls, you want to go get that. Guard's Avatar, I'd really only say if you're a late game player, you would need it. If you have like 7 or 8 star or 9 star White Helm, you'd want to consider it, especially if you have 9 star White Helm right now. You'd highly want to consider getting a Guard's Avatar if you don't already have one. But it's more of a late game kind of thing. Out of all those 3s, it's probably the one you need the least. But next patch is possible to get slightly higher tribute for White Helm, as well as getting what's it called? Slightly higher tribute as well as 1 additional armor. And of course, that's not really that huge, but that's more stats than you had before. And you never know, that 1 armor could save you in Guild Wars or some other battle. Or if it's on a Rowan, it could be 2 extra damage or stuff like that. Okay, we'll go and move that down. Just firebomb himself, and there we go. Oops, I almost clicked the repick button. That would have been a fail. Actually, let me go do the pet before I forget again. Let me go grab mail. Actually, do we even need to do this pet? Didn't we get Yeti maxed somehow? If Yeti's already maxed, we don't need to do it. Yeah, we already got... I have no clue how. But we managed to get Yeti maxed. It came in a little bit later than other pets. Yet, it somehow got maxed before all of our other pets. It seems so strange. Yeah, that's the only real big struggle with starting to actually max out some pets, is now we have a bunch of them where we just kind of keep repeating them, and it's like, oh yeah, we kind of don't need to do that now because there's no need for excess pet food and all that. So, yeah, there's really no need to go do them. I don't know if they're ever going to add some kind of additional feature or something to it, but at the moment, there is no real need to do pets once you've already mythic them, which is kind of unfortunate. Too bad they don't have their own little traits or training. Train your pets. There we go. That's what we need. We need pet training. What are these 6 troops in each color who only give 20 gold? They're useless tier troops that are used for treasure, for upgrading your treasure. They serve no purpose other than upgrading your treasure. Why they even count as troops, I do not know. But, they do. It's the strangest thing ever. It's, they basically added 6 completely 100% dead content troops. They're basically just troll troops, like what, kind of like what, Treasure Gnome is, and, Pet Gnome and stuff like that. They're basically troll troops that aren't really troops, but they are troops. Like, they're not made to be used seriously, but they do exist for whatever reason. Okay, we'll go do that. But yeah, you're going to start seeing some troll teams of 4 treasures being used on defense starting next patch. It's weaker than 4 times Firebomb, though. I mean, stronger. So it's probably not going to be used too much, but some people are going to troll by just using 4 treasures. Or show that they have 4 mythic treasures and just be like, hey, we have 4 mythic treasures. Here they are. I don't even know what the rate is of mythic treasures. I haven't actually gotten a single one. I did get a legendary treasure, but I did not get a mythic treasure. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. And hello, Watcher, as well. Let's see. Explore followed by map event? In regard to what? Let's see. Any giant teams that are viable these days? Yes, there is one really good giant team that's excessively viable. And that is, what's it called? Eurofire Mantle, Fire Giant, Hero using Black Manacle or Dawnbringer using Titan Hero class, and Hinzela and last slot. It's the strongest giant team in the game. It also has the highest base HP of any team in the entire game as well. And just overall really strong. Makes for a really good Guild War defend. And there we go. See, we found a use for greed. We're technically not really using him to a degree, but it works. Oops, I almost just actually did the real battle with him. That would have been a fail. Definitely don't want to do that. What is the Underworld going to be available? Next patch. And next patch is probably next week, question mark. We don't have an official date yet, but it is very, very likely next week. Though it has not been confirmed. But yeah, we'll see exactly when it comes out. Hopefully very soon. Sometime in the next few days to few weeks is when it's coming out. Could be Monday for all we know, or it could be sometime like 2 or 3 weeks from now. But it should be very, very, very soon. Okay, what do we need to move around? We'll go take a purple down. Oops, it's blocking. That's not that big a deal. We'll take all of our red, throw in a furnace, go from there, and dead. Just get some skull spam on it. And just go from there. Do a nice Infernus poke. Do you see yourself using any of the new Kingdom troops in Guild Wars? No. Raph is too inconsistent. Sloth can't be built into any viable team. Yeah, I don't think a single one of them would be used. There's just not any context where you would use them. Maybe Gluttony is a newer player, but that's about it. Yeah, as far as all 7 of these, none of these would be Guild War available. The other guy might be okay for early to mid game, and same as Sloth as I mentioned. But other than that, they're really not going to be used. Oops, where did I go? But yeah, Envy is just useless. Gluttony is just too early game. Plus, it scores less in Guild Wars. Greed, you're very rarely ever going to be using Bronze Lock Pistol or something. Though it might actually be a decent... Oh, no, never mind. You can't ever use that in Guild Wars because Bronze Lock Pistol and Greed don't share any color together. So it'd be impossible to use it. You wouldn't even be able to use it with Bonnie Rose. So yeah, Greed is useless because everything that you'd use it with, Bonnie Rose and Bronze Lock Pistol, are both completely different colors than Greed. so it has no overlap for Guild War Day. Lust is just too inconsistent, and Transform doesn't count as damage. Pride, again, is just useless in every situation, basically. Sloth, there's just no viable 4x purple team that has immune to mana drain. And Wrath is just too inconsistent, has very low durability, and you'd be better off using Gorgolfa in almost every instance. Even if it goes a little slower, it'd be way safer. So, yeah, maybe Gluttony, and that's about it. All the other 7, for the most part, aren't really going to be used in Guild Wars. I guess maybe the Kingdom, or I guess maybe the Epic that's available next week, maybe. But that's about as far as it would really go. Let's go get Sloth Teemo against this. Where's my Sloth? Where'd you go? There it is. International Dog Day? Yes, today's International Dog Day. And we're getting a cute dog tomorrow, if you didn't already get it. Let's see. Do we let him drain us? Yeah, because we have 0 mana. Doesn't matter if he drains it, we have nothing to drain. That's the only bad thing about using that thing in first slot. It's why I wasn't using it in first slot earlier. Whenever we go up against a team like this, we have the annoyance of having to deal with him doing his drain. I'll actually go Dawnbringer here. Let's get that out the way. Then we'll go for our concentrated damage. And then we'll go for our explosion. And that will be match. So we'll go for that. Get something else rolling. Hit it down again just so we get even more HP and never die. Get Dawnbringer in there. And all we have to do is just hit it once. Let's go take a green or something. Get a Yagway down. And that's match. Can you upgrade them anyways? As they are troops? Yes, you can upgrade treasure. But it has no real effect. I don't even know if they get stats, oddly enough. But even if they do, it's there's no point in upgrading treasure. It's not counted towards any kingdom. And you would end up losing out on treasure that you could be using for the actual hoard. There's realistically no need to go and upgrade your treasure. The fact that they're even troops just really confuses me, because there's no need for them to be troops. But yeah, they're really, really strange. I don't think I would ever actually upgrade mine. Because the more you upgrade them, unless you're using orbs on them, the more you're losing out on possible upgrades for your factions. And why would you want to do that? And even if you use orbs on them, you're just wasting your orbs, so why would you want to do that? There's just no point in upgrading them. But yeah, if you upgrade them, you lose potential of upgrade. You lose upgrades towards your factions, and if you orb them, you're losing orbs, so there's really 0 need whatsoever to upgrade them. You're basically just needlessly sinking your resources for no reason. Hello, Pecker. How to get the new troops just by opening chests? Yes, all the new troops that came in from the most recent kingdom are in Gold, Glory, Gem, Guild, and VIP chest if you want to try going for them now. The most effective way to do it from a resource perspective would be to only open Gold keys today or this weekend, possibly Glory keys, and then on Monday you get the rest of them off of event keys. It's going to be the cheapest way to do it. You shouldn't really bother with gem keys, guild keys, and stuff like that for the most part, just because you'd want to save that for new mythic coming in 2 weeks, most likely. That's what we saved ours for. We have like, what, 1.3k, 1.4k gem keys going for that, I believe? Somewhere around that, saved up for that. Yeah, we have 1.4k. By the time it actually gets released, it should be around 1.6k or so. Gem keys will throw it towards the next mythic. And it normally only takes about 1,000 to get one, so we should be able to get it with that. And we have vent keys for this Monday. Probably throw a few hundred down. I do want to make sure we max everything from the kingdom. So however many that takes is how many we're going to do. Hopefully we don't get trolled too much by getting so many of one legend. I've gotten one mythic before the other one even got a single copy. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, because we need to get 5 copies of both of them. Or 5 more copies of both of them, I should say. Oh, you meant the Guardian Delve troops? Oh, they're obtained from completing out Delves. You get a resource within Delves that is then used to open a portal, and that portal then gives you treasure or Delve troops. And that's how you get Delve troops. You can also buy them via gems during the faction events. I don't know how many it gives you or to what degree, but it would be possible to get them that way as well. Okay, we'll go throw that down. Do that one over. He'll just explode and good to go. Can you buy 1 million souls for me? I wish I could. Yeah, I have way more souls than I ever need, unless they're planning on adding some kind of soul sink in the future. And even if they do, we have such a reserve that it shouldn't really matter too much. Pretty much all of our resources are doing pretty good these days, except for maybe gems. That's still a pretty high amount of gems, but it could be higher. I wish that number was more towards like 50,000. But I'll still take it. 16,000 still pretty decent to do everything with. I believe each one of the faction events will kill about 1,000 gems each time. And they're really, really good value to actually do, so it's pretty important to actually do them as well. We don't actually know how much the shop will be. They haven't actually showed it to us yet. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be expensive. Because the rewards are actually pretty nice. Oh yeah, don't forget to do the Gems of War forum survey. There's a link, the first link in the description. It's a survey that asks a bunch of stuff on Guild Wars. Or not Guild Wars, but specifically guild related in Gems of War. And they're trying to collect data on stuff because they're going to be doing some patches later this year. Probably the next patch as well as the next few patches. Doing some guild improvements. And they're doing a poll to kind of just gauge feedback and stuff. And if you do the poll, they're going to give you 3 event keys, I believe, on Monday. I believe that's the reward. That's what I keep saying, but I actually forget what the reward is. I believe it's 3 event keys on Monday. But that's basically 3 free new Kingdom troops, essentially. Yeah, go make sure to do that poll if you haven't already. Takes like a few minutes. I don't even think you need a forum account to do it. You just need to go and actually fill it out. Let's see. New weapon coming with a 5% chance to destroy an enemy's weapon? What do you mean by that? Yeah, it is 3 event keys. Yeah, it's basically like getting 42 gems then. Or 3 new Kingdom troops, whichever way you look at it. Okay. Let's see. Let's go grab... I'll take the red over. Take a purple. Grab the other red. Get an furnace down. Do you know if they're ever going to add a way for newer players to gain the old weapons? Yes. They do intend to add some way, shape, or form to do that in the future. I don't know why they haven't yet. Nor is there one coming next patch. But they will be doing it eventually. When that eventually is, we do not know. But it is something that they're going to address eventually. Problem is, that could be anywhere from like a couple months now to like almost a year from now. Who knows? But they do intend to address that. They just haven't yet. Because there's obviously a really big issue with newer players being able to get some of the older content in the game. Mainly being the weapons that are basically locked and impossible to get. So you spend 500 event keys on Monday for new troops, 1 legendary and 50 keys. I don't know. It depends how lucky we get. It could take that many, could take less, could take more. I've done it as little as about 200 event keys before, though it has also taken me around like 750 event keys before. Nonetheless, we have 1 million, so we should be able to get it. The only slight issue with spending event keys next week is there is no mythic within the drop table, unlike, let's say, the following week when it's Broken Spire for Infernus, when there is a mythic in the drop table. Unfortunately, when we do open for the new content in New Kingdom, there is no mythic there, so 0% chance to get a mythic. So some people are actually opting to save for Broken Spire instead. I won't be, though. Well, for one, I already have an Infernus, but even if you didn't have an Infernus, it costs a pretty high amount of event keys to actually get it. You'd have to throw anywhere from about 500 to 1,000 event keys, most likely, to actually get an Infernus off an event keys, which I personally wouldn't say is worth it. I would just save for 4,000 diamonds and do it that way, if you really wanted them. I do not... Did I say I have 1 million event keys? I meant 1,000. I definitely did not mean to say 1 million. Let's see. I'll switch back into this. I don't know why I switch into this. The amount of time it takes to switch it, like those 5 seconds, we could have probably just gotten that much gold just from doing a battle. But nonetheless, we'll still do it. Do it that way. Get the other one over. Take let's take anything as long as it doesn't give him skull. Doesn't really matter too much. We don't have to get our mana. It's nice if we can cast them twice, but it's definitely not mandatory at all. I'll go move that, see what else we can kind of grab here. Take a red, take the purple. Gonna have some yellows, go from there. Let it throw firebomb. And down it goes. Will you replace Ubistet with the new mythic? When new mythic comes out, I'll be running double new mythic with probably Green Seer Giant Spider, and that's it. That is most likely the team I'll be running, or Alchemist Moneylender. Wait, what color does it use again? New mythic uses, or next mythic. Oh yeah, I would just use Alchemist Moneylender. Alchemist Moneylender double Megavore, and that would be my entire team, and that'd be it. But yeah, just double Megavore with infinite Alchemist Moneylender loop, and all you do is just keep casting Alchemist and Moneylender, then Alchemist and Moneylender, and then you just watch the entire team get decimated in like 30 seconds or less. It'll be really funny. There's also no counter to it in the entire game as far as player-owned troops, so it's going to be very, very, very broken. You can't even stun it because it has impervious. They have to nerf new Mythic's third trait. Hey, we got a pet. Oh, we currently have one active though. I forget what the timer is on it. I think it's too long to wait out, so we'll just kill it, unfortunately. I would get the pet when we already have a pet active. I don't know if they're going to be nerfing the final trait. They actually already pre-buffed the final trait, so I don't know what they're thinking of. I think they're planning on adding troops in the future to have immune to instant kill. That's the only thing I can think of, and they just haven't done it yet. Because if they add troops that have immune to instant kill, he's actually not going to be threatening at all. Kraken would be better than it at that point. But currently, there's no troops that have immune to instant kill that are player-owned, so it's going to be a big issue when it first comes out. But yeah, I kind of just assume that they're going to be doing that. If they're not, then I don't know what they're thinking of. But yeah, the second they add anything with immune to instant kill, it's going to be useless. The new Megavore. Everyone will stop using it once they do that. The only real big issue is I don't think they're adding one for a while, if even ever. They didn't even give it to Zugoff, the player-owned version of Zugoff. Which, if there was anything that should have gotten that trait, it definitely should have been him. No, move that down, get some gold, pick some red, didn't get the yellow. Actually, we don't even need to get an extra turn. That would actually be a bad thing, not a good thing. We're gonna move that down, get all of our mana, end our turn, let it have the firebomb, get some gold, go from there. Just keep blowing himself up, get skull down. Oh, I forgot to take gold. Oh well, he does that. Take skull, dead, and get the last little bit of our gold. Let's see, let's go into this one. Let's use, well, we'll use a Sloth team, why not? We'll go use a little bit of everything. Keep switching it up. They nerfed Dragon Soul. What was the original trait on Dragon Soul used to have? They didn't nerf Dragon Soul. The current trait it has is actually the strongest trait it ever had. It used to have 3 different traits. It's actually had its final trait switched more than any other troop in the entire game. But yeah, it used to, originally what it first had was when it dies, it would replace a different troop on your team with Dragon Soul. The real big issue with this is it didn't get to keep that mana. So it could overlap, let's say this was Dragon Soul, it died, it could overlap our Divinia and get rid of that 11 mana and get rid of our Divinia. So it was kind of weak to use it. It actually made him weaker, having his final trait, not stronger. So they ended up getting rid of that, and then they gave him a 25% chances to survive into a Dragon Soul. And that's what he had for the longest of time, of course, is that 25% chance to become a Dragon Soul when it dies. But then they changed it to what it most recently has, which is now a 50% chance it'll come in as a baby dragon with full mana. And that actually is stronger than transforming back into a Dragon Soul. Mainly because it's a higher percent chance, and also because it starts with half mana. It's the only summon in the game that actually gets to come in with full mana automatically 100% of the time, which is actually pretty decent. And of course, Baby Dragon transforms into any dragon in the game, and there's a lot of very good dragons out there that it can transform into. But yeah, the current state of Dragon Soul is actually the strongest it's ever been. Let's see. I will go do this one. What on earth is that team? Flame Cannon, Skeleton. I didn't even get to see the rest of it, but what on earth is that? Famine and Morthani's Will. That is a strange team. That is a very strange team. Alright, we'll go get Divinia down. There's only 5 red, but still more than 0. He just goes, takes on that checkered pattern. We'll take a yellow, get full mana, throw a drain at him. Do we wait or do we throw it now? I think I actually wait a turn. We'll still keep waiting. I don't think he's gonna get full mana off of that. Alright, now we drain him. Oh, he got full mana off of it. Okay, let's go take that skull. Luckily, it's frozen. That thing freezes every time we take a skull, so that's actually pretty helpful. Famine, what do you think you're doing? No drain for you. Okay, even if he did drain, it wouldn't be too big a deal. The only thing he gets to drain is our first slot, for the most part. Okay, Yagway, do we throw it? Sure, why not? Get a hit in there. Get a bunch of manas, get a bunch of cascades. He'll go hit us with something. Get another famine, though it drains almost nothing. We'll go throw, we'll throw an explosion first, because I want to try getting alignment here if we can. And no, we didn't get it. We'll move that over. Still didn't get it. Throw this down, throw the other hit, and be good to go. Still no alignment, but this should be enough to kill, and there we go. Yes, they nerfed Kraken. They specifically nerfed his Devour rate, though. He used to have 50% Devour. I think he has 35 now, or 40. I know they lowered it. What's his current Devour rate? Let's see, Kraken... 35. Yeah, at one point it was 50% chance to Devour. Then I think it was 40%, then it was 35%. Yeah, they nerfed him a little bit. His final trait was also different, but that was mainly because it was glitching when it first came out. The trait that he currently has is what he was originally supposed to have, but they had to make it something else for when he first came out the first month or two, because there was a weird glitch with his ability that basically soft-locked the game. Oh, he has that really annoying HP buffer. It's sometimes more annoying than Divinia. Spam. Okay, let's go and, let's see. Oh, he just got the kill there. That's not good. Go click retreat. Also, one second. I just heard a doorbell. I don't know who could possibly be here right now, but one moment. Doorbell rings. Well, that was a fun conversation. It's one of those door-to-door, oh, what are they called? There's a certain name for that. But it was some kind of Christian thing, and they were just like, oh, what is the kingdom of God? And a bunch of other things. But they had this, like, this little plant fit thing, and I was in reverse and all that. But, yeah, they were just talking about all that and all that. It's always fun to hear them out. But yeah. Wait, there's a proper term for that. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. Yes, there you go. That's the one I was looking for. It was one of those. Yep, exactly so. I was trying my best not to laugh. But they do mean good. Okay. Let's see. Go take that down. Wait, were you guys actually, like, thinking that that's what it was? Yeah, whoever called it pretty well. That's funny. Let's see. Yep, Ellen ended up calling it. You are correct. Let's see. We'll go take a purple over. Oh, wait, why did I even take that? We don't even need the mana at the moment. Let's see. Go take a blue. Oh, Zeddicus, that's great. They could sense that we were playing the Sin Kingdom, and they had to come and save us. That is perfect. I didn't even think about that. That's too perfect. Also, something else that someone brought to my attention on the key opening video. I didn't even notice it, and I forgot to address it at the beginning of the stream. It would have been really funny. But we ended up finishing. If you go back to the key video we recorded yesterday, we've got the final Sin Troop at 666 glory keys remaining, which was really funny. I did not notice that at all. But if you go check back at the video, we finished at exactly 666, so that was pretty funny. Would have preferred the SWAT. No, they mean well. They mean well. Okay, we'll go take the yellow down. Let's see. Take a purple down, go for blue, go from there. Take a, I'll go for green as a skull. Did you know that playing Gems of War is sinful now? Apparently. Let's see. We'll go, and they also thought I just, like, woke up. I guess because I'm wearing, I don't know, I'm not, like, naked. I'm wearing, like, slacks and everything. I look pretty chill right now, and a robe. Like, I'm wearing a robe, just slacks. Actually, you can't even see because it doesn't go that far. But I look, like, so casual right now as far as what I'm wearing. Anyways, let's go and throw that down. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was wondering who that could have been, because I'm not expecting any packages, and, like, no one in this neighborhood ever says hi, so. And, let's get another hit down, take the reds over, go throw, like, a Yagway or something. Best conversation you ever had with a Jehovah Witness was your response were lines from the Maiden song, The Number of the Beast. Very nice. I wasn't going to troll them or anything. I just was listening and then kind of just politely just said, okay, thank you, and all that. I don't like being rude. Let's see. We'll go take yellow into purple. Go, oh, it's still not our turn. Go for an explosion into something else. They come for you because they think you speak Spanish. Let's see. I actually used to have that issue in middle school, where everyone thought I was like some kind of different ethnicity because I would always be out in the sun, especially when I first moved down to South Carolina. And I would have like ridiculously tan skin, so I just you wouldn't even be able to tell that I was white. It was pretty funny. Let's go for an explosion. I used to get that a lot. Not anymore these days, though. I'm, like, super white right now. Let's see. We'll go and take purple over. Go and take the other purple. Do we need explosion? What am I doing? He has mana. I might as well drain all of his mana. Okay, maybe not all of his mana, but some of his mana. We get an explosion. Get a Yagway in there. What do we need? I guess we just take a red into anything. Did I tell them how to make a proper divine team? Let's see. We'll go take that out. But yeah, I've never actually had a Jehovah Witness come to my door before. I've had people try to sell me things at my door before and other things, but never actually a Jehovah Witness. That was the first one. Okay, we'll go and... I'm actually really surprised because this area that I am in is pretty religious. I'm generally pretty unaffiliated when it comes to religion and everything. I'm pretty much just neutral. Let's see. Well, let's go take a purple down. Go get a Yagway in there. And there we go. You hide behind the peephole until they drift away. I was looking into drift hole, saw them, and I was like, might as well talk. we worship at the altar of Ubistet. They're probably gonna nerf Ubistet soon. They still haven't confirmed if they will or not. Then we'll need to find a new one to go to. I'm pretty sure the next mythic will be the new Ubistet. Pretty sure. They already pre-buffed it, so that's most likely going to be the thing. I still don't understand why they pre-buffed it already. But we'll see exactly what comes out of it. They ended up pre-nerfing the most recent mythic that came into, legends. The Wrath Legends that came in today, or yesterday, It was supposed to have 3 explosions. They nerfed it to 2. And I kind of see why. 3 explosions would have actually been way too good. 2 explosions in itself is actually pretty good. The biggest downfall he really has is his durability is way too low. Let's see. We'll go and move that over. My mom's not even home at the moment. She's working a double today, so she probably won't be back till like midnight or something. She actually hasn't been able to get as much work this year. It's the slowest year she's had ever, so that's not good. But yeah, her job is the amount of time she can get in can vary. It could be anywhere from like working 1 day or having to work like 18 hours 5 days in a row or something. It can vary pretty heavily. Okay, let's go into... Wait, are we using the same team? No, we're not. I thought it was for a second. He's just using standard dragons. Actually, that reminds me. I haven't used dragons for a while. We'll go do that. Let's go replace this with standard dragon, I guess. The Fairish Raw version of it. I'm not using the correct hero class, but it shouldn't matter much. But it's Mountain Crusher. I guess we'll throw the Fairish Raw version. Mountain Crusher. Dragon Soul. It's not Dragon Soul. Where are you, Dragon Soul? Fairish Raw. And we need a, what's his name? A World Breaker. One of the few things that World Breaker is actually insanely good for. And we set that to the correct Dragon Soul banner, and we're good to go. Is she on call? I guess you could technically say that. I don't know what it would technically be defined as on call, but she just works any hours she can get, so I guess technically that is on call. It's not on call as in they could call her up at literally any time. It's like, hey, come in. She gets scheduled in advance, so it's not technically on call. But her actual hours can vary completely as far as what she has to work from week to week. So it's not technically on call, but it's really random. Okay, we'll go and throw a hit there. Get a Dragon Soul down. Take the other one. Let's get a Dragon Soul again so we can actually one-shot Fairish Raw. Go and just do that onto Dragon Soul, I guess. And he goes right in the baby dragon and then does that again. At least it did. Oh no, it transformed into that one that has a 100% chance to revive. See, Dragon Soul got buffed. He got buffed to be more annoying. Okay, we'll go get that down. Let's see. Did you really have to get Barrier? Fairish Raw is so ridiculously bad against Barrier. Luckily, Ward Breaker is not. And down it goes. That's one of the nice things about Ward Breaker Fairish Raw combo. Everything that one troop is bad at, the other one does pretty good. Okay, let's switch back to a greed, I guess. Go get our gold from here. Let's see. Where did the greed go? Where'd it go? There it is. Do you have any build teams for Fairish Ra, or is that the your suggested combo? Pretty much what I just showed was pretty much my suggested combo, I would say. As far as Fairish Ra is concerned, pretty much every team you ever use him with is either Valkyrie Fairish Ra, Dark Troll Fairish Ra, or Dragon Soul Fairish Ra. So there's not too many things you could really use with it, because it's really heavily dependent on having another purple on your team. Soul farming troop on your team. So you basically have to have one. It's not mandatory, but in order for him to get a decent amount of damage at a relatively good speed, you need to make sure you have one. Let's see, you're using MC, the Dragon Soul, World Breaker, Ra. Wait, what's MC? Mountain Crusher? Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul, World Breaker, Ra. Yes, that's pretty much what I would end up using most of the time. Or that's why I personally use, just because it covers everything you need. You have, let me rename this team back to Soul Forming, I guess, or something. Let's see, Dragon Souls. Dragon Souls. There we go. But yeah, Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul for infinite mana. World Breaker for even more infinite mana, as well as some damage, and to get rid of Barrier, and for everything. And Fairish Ra for souls and pick off. Also for the convert, because it gets you quite a bit of mana back into Dragon Soul, which allows you to keep looping your mana loop between the three of them. So you do this, then you throw World Breaker, then you throw Mountain Crusher, or whichever one goes up. And, oh, we didn't get either of them. What are you doing? We could actually lose here. Ew. That is one of the reasons why I don't actually personally use this team. It actually is pretty bad against everything. It's not like bad, it's just, it doesn't maintain its turn too well. It's based on pure luck other than Fairish Ra on if you get to retain your turn, which is not a good thing. Okay, so we'll go to this. I don't have enough damage to really get him down though, but we can double Fairish Ra him and do it that way. We missed our turn here, but it does secure the kill, which is the main thing that matters there. Okay, well, it does look like we make our comeback then. And now we can just Fairish Ra him one by one and just double kill here. So we'll do the one and then instantly kill the other. And let's clear it out that way. You thought it is Dragon Soul, Ra, Azurus, Umbra Wolf? Yes, but that's only for Explore. That doesn't work in PvP. You have to use it differently for PvP. Okay, let's go and switch back to, I guess, a Sloth. Today's kind of the day we use everything. I think we've used like 10 different teams today. Switching between them. Normally I like sticking with only a few, but oh well, might as well. If nothing else, at least we're getting some practice for the video, because I'll probably record that a little bit later today, and hopefully have it up before tonight's stream. The video going over the troops. Pretty much if you're watching the stream right now, it has all the teams that you'll pretty much be seeing in that video. I don't know if I'll be adding any more. Maybe I will if I can think of one, but pretty much these 4 or 5 teams I've been showing using the new stuff is mainly going to be the video. But of course some people may not have seen it because not everyone watches the streams. But we'll go and I'll take a yellow over, grab that, get the video going. Get the cast if it'll actually click. Please click. Go get a drain, which we definitely need. Oh, I forgot. He's using Divinia. That's kind of bad. Anytime they're using something that needs a mana drain when we're using this particular team, it's gonna cause some issues, to say the least. Okay. Let's go get that down. Make a dog team in honor of International Dog Day? Oh, sure. We can go dogs. Dogs only. What would you consider dogs, though? That's the problem. Like, would you consider all war gears to be dogs? They're technically wolves, but they're close enough to dogs to be considered dogs. Yeah, we can build a pure dog team. Okay, what would be considered dogs, though, is the problem. Also, there's nothing I can search for to specifically find dogs. I can't just, like, type in dog. But yeah, war gears, I guess, would count, because they're wolves, kind of. Let's see, what other ones would kind of count? Would Cabarrus technically be a dog? I guess so. It's like a giant dog with 3 heads. Or Cerberus, whatever it's called. Anyways, I guess we'll go with... I don't even know what would be the synergy would be. I was almost going to say Hellcat, but that's obviously a cat. It'd be a lot easier to build a pure cat team than it would be to build a pure dog team. Yeah, let's go build a pure dog team, I guess. Okay, I'm trying to think of what to build it around. There's our team. There's our dogs. Well, you wanted dogs. That's close enough. He's a wolf. There's our pure dog team. Let's go see how this goes. Where's our banner? Let's go with, I guess, purple and reds. I just can't think of any. If you could think of any, I could try building it around it, but let's go see how this works. Maybe not against that team. We'll give it a shot, why not? Let's go completely fail against this team. I'm gonna try killing his first lot and see how many attempts this takes. Okay, let's go and see if we can win with 3 dogs or 4 dogs on our team. Kind of. Wolf, dog, same thing. Move all that mess. How did we get no cascaded mana from that? We get like 3-4 things, none of them are the one we actually needed. What do we need to move? Seriously, most of this mana we don't need. We're gonna move that, take a red over. I need to go worry about first slots. We're gonna die before we get to do anything. Let's go all in on first slot, since we can hit skulls on it and then get our devour. Once we get our first devour, we pretty much auto-win. Problem is actually getting that first devour. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. It's definitely not gonna be able to win against divines. Round 2. Let's see. Okay, let's try goblins this time. Can you show the giant team you mentioned earlier? Sure, I can show it. I'm not using Titan at the moment, so it's going to be quite a bit weaker. It is pretty mandatory to use Titan with it. That's the whole point of using the team to begin with, is to use it with Titan hero class. I can show it real quick. It's just going to be way weaker than what it actually is supposed to be, since we're not using the correct hero class. Nor can we switch to it. Oh, why am I taking a mana we don't need? Luckily, he just gives it to us, so I guess it doesn't matter as much. He's in kill range, I believe. No, he's not. Wow, Wolf Garrick, your damage is so low compared to Ubestedt. Why is Ubestedt so strong compared to you? That is like night and day, the amount of difference they have on their damage. Wow. That is a puny amount of damage. I keep forgetting how overpowered Ubestedt is relative to Wolf Garrick. Well, it isn't really that, I don't know, it depends how you look at it. It's either this is underpowered or Ubestedt is overpowered, or a combination of both. But wow, his stats are low in comparison. So why did I kill it all the way? I should have left it alive and just double casted him. Now I need to go hit it once. Oh, it has stealthy. No, you're making this, you're making this very difficult, Goblin teams. Now I need to triple cast him if I want to get a kill. Oh, why? This isn't gonna work out. What do we go for? I guess we'll start hitting on you. That's not enough damage. We're gonna need a whole nother hit. And now we're blocking our mana as well. That's unfortunate. Let's go take that. Let it take whatever. Yeah, I played this extremely wrong. We're not gonna win with dogs. Might not even win this battle. Move that over. Still need 2 more hits on it. 2 more casts. Please don't explode. No! That's exactly what I wanted you not to do. No! Okay, we're dead. We'll take a skull. We still need 2 more casts, and we're far away from it. Here, have a hit. Oh, never mind. We were in range. Oh, I forgot. It boost ratios off of Wolf Garrick's on your team as well. I mean, based on War Gears on your team. Forgot about that. So we actually did have enough damage. Wait, we had enough damage the whole time then, if that's the case. Whoops. Well then, that's a mistake. And now we died. His hit, or her hit. Okay, we have 4 HP. Not much we can do with that, though. And that's smash. But yeah, there's no dog team that we could build. There's not enough dogs. Like, War Gears the only ones, and there's barely any. War Gears have very little synergy within themselves. But yeah, dogs. We haven't won a single time with dogs. Let's see, what else is there that's dog related? I'm trying to think. It's basically just War Gears. Like, almost the entirety of Magrim Woods is dogs, and that's about it. Let me see, Magrim Woods. There we go. But yeah, there's technically Druid, there's Dire Wolf, there's Fenrir, there's Cabarrus, there's, I guess, technically Ranger. There's that guy. I guess, I don't know, do foxes count as dogs? There's Warg, there's Wolf Garrick. Like, all these are wolves, though, pretty much, except for maybe this. This is technically a dog. But yeah, there's not enough dogs to really build a pure dog team out of. We could definitely build pure cat, though. We could use Hellcat with Ubestedt and then something else, and that would be our team. Hellhound? Hellhound is too weak. He's a red-green that does almost nothing for 10 mana. Would Totem count? Probably not. It does have a dog on it, but it's not actually a dog. When you finally start the new account, patch coming soon, TM. I don't know when I'll be starting the new account. It's probably going to be a little bit towards mid to late September, most likely. I don't know. Maybe I'll start it immediately. If I do start it immediately, it's going to be a little bit slow getting content out for. I'm going to be a little bit busy the first week of September. Actually, maybe not the exact first week, but I have some family coming over early September. I forget the exact date at this point. I don't even know if they're fully certain what days they're coming yet. I believe it was September 5th, I want to say. 5th to 13th or something. I don't know if they set anything in stone yet, but I do know that they're coming, and they're coming for about a week, and I'll be pretty busy during that time. I'll still be able to do the normal stream, just everything else I wouldn't be able to do extra. And it's, of course, still the normal videos and everything. They wouldn't get in the way of anything for the most part. We'll have to see. There might be some nightly streams where I might need to go and either cancel it, delay it, or do it earlier. That's about it. Any use for Periton? All those pure color ones don't really get used too often. Very, very occasionally you can find it in some kind of weird team, but for the most part you basically just ignore they even exist. They're generally not worth using, any of the guild-related troops. The only really guild-related troop that's worth using is the ones from the keys themselves, specifically Justice and Humility are about the only two that are really worth using, and Honor on some occasions. But all the ones that do like a 5-stat buff to all of a certain color, they're almost useless. The biggest issue that they have is they only cover one color. They were like made to be used on Guild War days, but they don't even work well on Guild War days, so they always had a really strange mechanic in that regard. Like, they come from Guild Wars, yet they're useless in Guild Wars. This doesn't make much sense. Luckily, they did fix that for Delves. Delves, while there are specific troops that come out for Delves, the troops that actually get released are insanely, insanely good for Delves. So we don't have that issue where they're adding basically dead content for it. Delve troops are not only good in themselves, but they're also just a perfect teams because they're specifically building a team of 4 for every single one that have really, really good synergy compared to what a normal kingdom would have. Even though there's half as many troops as a new kingdom, the Delves have higher synergy than any kingdom ever released, which is kind of weird, but that is the case. Which is good because you're actually technically forced to have to use the Delve team occasionally. You don't have to use it a lot, but you have to use pure faction team about once every 10 battles, 5 battles, 20 battles, whatever interval you really want to do it in. But in order to gain more renown, you have to occasionally go and use the pure team of faction. You don't have to use it for... if you don't care about renown, you actually technically don't ever have to do it. But you could basically just do, like, don't use your faction team forever and just get up to, like, level 300 within the Delve. And then it's like, okay, let's go use the faction team finally. And then you only have to win one single Delve at that faction level. And it counts as if you basically just did every single one prior as it. So it's really, really easy to do. So you're not really restricted at all. You're allowed to use any troops that are within 2 colors. So let's say, for example, the Guardians. I believe they're brown-green. Hey, an epic ingot. So you can use literally any brown or green in the game. So you can actually use Divine Meta in it, with the only exception being you have to replace the weapon with Diviner. Actually, I think it was brown-yellow or something. I forget what it was. But whatever it was, I do recall that you can't use this weapon. So maybe it was brown-yellow then. So basically, you just use this team with Diviner on it in first slot, which is also relevant because you need immune to silence against the boss. But yeah. So basically, Divine Meta is still going to be meta. Even if they nerf it, that's still probably going to be what you use for that Delve. Just because it's so good. Can you try out this team 4 times Maul? Or does the Maul prevent other Mauls? Maul prevents other Mauls. If you cast 1 Maul, you cannot cast any other... Oops, what am I doing? I didn't even realize the team we're using right now. Whoops. We're using a gold farming team against a real team. That doesn't work. Whoops. I guess go use Sloth, I guess. But yes, if you use 1 Great Maul, it stops all of your other Great Mauls from being able to cast. That's the whole reason why that mechanic even exists, so that things like Great Maul aren't ridiculously overpowered. Otherwise, everyone would pretty much just be running 4 times Great Maul. Okay, we'll go move that over, get Dawnbringer in there. That'll be full mana in 2 turns, so we'll just kind of wait out 2 turns, I guess. Take Skull over, go grab ourselves like a purple or something. And... do we drain? I think we drain. So go get that down. Go get a nice red explode or something. A 4 times Devour team? Try 4 times Gluttony. I'm actually somewhat not kidding. 4 times Gluttony is usable, oddly enough. I I'm pretty sure that could be one of the best ways to actually get pets done as a newer player. Is just go and use like 3 Gluttony with you know what? Maybe I should show that team instead. That would probably be even better, even though it doesn't use hero. 3 Gluttony with a Dragonian Monk might actually be the strongest thing you can use as a newer player for fighting higher level people. That's actually easily accessible. Because most of the other ones would require having at least 1 legend. But that requires all ultra rare and below. It's just 3 ultra rares and another ultra rare. But yeah, 3 Gluttony with a what's his name? With a Dragonian Monk would basically be all you need. Maybe we'll show that instead of this one. It would be even easier to build. The problem is you wouldn't be gaining hero EXP. You also wouldn't be gaining souls. But yeah, 3 Gluttony with I keep forgetting his name. 3 Gluttony with a Dragonian Monk would actually be really solid. I guess we'll go use that real quick. I keep mentioning it. Let me go kill this out first, though. Let's go and get this one down. Hello, Enoch. Welcome. Okay, let's go take a bunch of brown. Get some gold. Let's see. Oh, we'll go get more gold. Why not? I don't know why I'm taking so long to take my move. Gotta take it as quick as possible. Go grab a skull there. Go grab another gold skull. Take another skull, and it'll just explode itself out. What are the restrictions? You don't understand. It's basically like Guild Wars, except you have 2 colors instead of 1. Is basically what the restriction is. So, for example, let's just say that the restriction is red-purple. That means you could use any troop that has red in it and any troop that has purple in it. So you could use something like Dragon Soul, but you can also use something like a Yagway and Divinia and stuff like that. But yeah, they would have to just include one of those 2 colors. So you have a lot of variety that you can use. The restriction is very, very minimal for every single one of them. And you can use literally any 4 you want as long as it uses one of those 2 colors. So there isn't much restriction at all. And it's not like Guild Wars where you need to score a certain amount of points or win in a certain amount of time or anything like that. It's actually really lenient. The only thing that matters is you need to make sure 0 of your troops die every single time. Or if they do die, you need to make sure you have a way to resummon them in a way that's effective. Because whatever order your team is in, it stays the entire time. And any death your team takes lasts for the entire dungeon. So if you lose a troop on first battle, you only have 3 for the rest of the dungeon. And you have to keep going with that unless you have a summon. Summons aren't really that mandatory, though. You can generally just sheer damage everything. Though, of course, some of the later ones you might end up needing it for. Anyways, let's go do what I was just messing around with. Let's go use 3 Gluttonies with a monk. Let's get a monk in there. And let's get 3 Gluttonies. Oh, no! I need another Gluttony. Let me go get another Gluttony. I keep needing 3 Gluttonies. Let's see. Let me go find one real quick. I think we'll get it off our gold keys. So let's go try hunting one down. Hopefully we get a Gluttony on the first 200. Where are you? Gluttony, Gluttony, Gluttony. Nope. Okay, come on. Hopefully we get it again. Let's try again. Round 2. Come on, Gluttony. Ah, we got greed. That's not the right one. Do we keep going? That's not a Gluttony. I don't want to throw glory keys. Come on, Gluttony, we need you. I just need 1 copy. Give it to me. We just need 1 single copy. That's all we ask for. Oh, wait, he's an ultra rare. I forgot. Whoops. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, we do have to do glory keys. Or maybe we do gem keys. Oh, you know how many keys it's going to take us to try to get one, though? That's a waste of resources. I still want it, though. Okay, let's open, like, 50 glory keys. Hopefully we get off of that. Hey, we got an Abra. Probably no Gluttony, though. Nope, no Gluttony. Oh, no, do we throw another 50? I guess we keep going until we get another one. I really want 3. I do really want 3 of them. Let's try it again. Bunny Nog. Seriously, can we get a Gluttony? Let's try it again. Watch, we're gonna randomly pull a mythic on accident. Trying to get a Gluttony. Okay, we might need to stop trying to use these. We're gonna use like 1,000 keys just to try to not get a Gluttony. Let's see. Do we throw gem keys? Here. We'll throw oh no, they're so much more valuable though. This better have a gluttony. No! Where is he? Seriously, where's all the gluttony? At least we got some ingots. Let's see. We're burning through all the resources. Still no gluttony. We're gonna have like 0 keys by the time we get this gluttony. We didn't get one, right? I'm not going crazy. I don't think we got one yet. I think we stop soon. Burning through all the keys. Set them all on fire. Okay, let me double check to see if we actually got one. I don't think we did though. Troops, gluttony. That's nice, but gluttony. Nope, we still didn't manage to get one. Where are you? I know you're in the drop table. You can't hide from us. Nope, no gluttony. We've gained like 1 billion legends before we'll get a gluttony. We'll get a mythic before we get a gluttony. I'm calling it now. We will get a mythic before we get a gluttony. It's gonna happen. Seriously. Where are you? We need you. We're gonna have like 0 keys. Okay, we'll do this 50. If it's not here, we stop. Got a Magnus. I think that's the last one. Oh no, he was already maxed. Never mind. Okay, gluttony. Boom. Come on. Let's see it. There we go. 2 of them. We can go 4 gluttony as well. So at least we can do 4 gluttony too, if we want to. So you know what that means? 4 gluttony time. Wow, that took way too many resources. Anyways, let's go and use gluttonies. Let's go and finally go use this team. The struggle of ascending troops. Okay, let's go test it with 1 gluttony, or I mean 1 Dragonian monk, and then we'll test it with mass gluttony, and we'll do it that way. Okay, what we'll go and do that. Go get the gluttonies down, and go from there. We'll just go do our 3 trophy. Oh yeah, we can go give out a code. Yeah, we'll give out a code for that. Why not? Okay, let's go and try mass hitting him with these. Go take a... I want to have 2 of them to full mana before I go do this, though. We'll let him have a skull. Take that to full mana, and now we start spamming these. Oh no, please devour. Oh no. I need that mana. Oh no. Quick, get a devour. He's entangled as well. What are you doing? There we go. Let's go get some barriers so we don't die. Go keep trying to devour them. Don't you dare use Skady. And good, that's not a Skady. Come on, Devourer, we need you. No, it died. Come on, Devourer, go. Nice, except he's gonna go summon. He's gonna get a whole team of extra summons. Okay, do I even bother barriering? I don't think I do. I should actually let that thing die out. There we go. We'll get a lot more damage once we do. I should probably kill that one out so we don't have to worry about the Devour, actually. It's pretty much what a Gluttony team looks like. And regardless of your stats, you'd be able to do this. As long as you don't have immune to Devour, of course. And you just keep using Dragonian Monk so you don't die. Ideally, normally you wouldn't get hit by a Skady, obviously. That'd be very rare that you'd actually get hit by a Skady. Oh, why did I do that? I need him to die, not live. Well, I guess we'll just kill it with Devours. But ideally, he would have died so we can actually hit with skull damage. Because he obviously can one-shot them. Okay, I'll take the blue over. Go take the other blue. And go from there. Nice little poke, except you do barely any damage. How are you not dead yet? I'll go try devouring that one, I guess. There we go. And come on, Devourer. I should have taken those blues first. There we go. As long as he doesn't take a skull here, we win. Okay, he does. What else do we move around? Guess we'll move that. Try getting another Devour of some sorts. See what we can do from there. Take a blue, double Devour. Does he give us a skull? No, he does not. Hopefully we'll cascade one, though. Nope, unless he does his ability instead, or does that. That works, too. Yeah, that's basically what Gluttonies look like. Obviously, earlier on in the game, you wouldn't use it this late in the game. Well, let's go use 4 Gluttonies because we can. If we spent enough resources, we might as well go do that. And then we'll go give out a code. Okay, 4 gluttonies. Was it worth it? Probably not. But we have 4 of them now. So let's go use a team of 4 gluttonies. So we get 4 explosions immediately. Hey, we got a gnome. That's somewhat bad. Oh, but at least we got a hit already. Okay, what do we need here? Let's go grab a green or blue somehow. Neither of which we have. Okay. Plan B. Let's go try taking a double blue. Didn't get it. Okay, I should probably deny his reds then, if that's the case. Go move that down. He takes a red. Not good. I need damage. We have nothing we can do because we use so little mana. Okay, we'll take that one down, I guess. Okay, and Devour on him. I grab that before we do. Grab the other one. And we have double Devour chance. Don't you dare get full mana. We'll try Devouring him. Okay, did not get... Okay, good. We did get the hit right at the end. We'll go try killing Amnesia here so he doesn't get a summon. Nice, perfect. Wish that was you who got the Devour though, but we'll go Devour that one. Nice. Double Devour in a row. We'll take the red down. Why not? Skull in a way that gives us something like blue. And he transforms. Devour it. Go from there. And we just get that. He dies. Get 3 Devours now. Take the other one. Dead. And that's pretty much what Gluttonies look like. And as long as the enemy team has at least 2 things you can devour, ideally 3, it's pretty much how it goes down every time. And as long as they don't really have a lot of immune to devours or entangle, you just kill it with this or the Dragonian Monk version or really any version. Yeah. Basically, there's 3 versions of it. There's the one we showed earlier with only 1 Gluttony. There's the triple Gluttony one with a Monk, and then of course there's just 4 Gluttonies. Either of those is actually pretty decent for early game if you were to do like pet battles or something like that, if you're still struggling with them. Because Gluttony's pretty accessible. I know it took us a lot of resources there, but that's just us getting unlucky. I'll go take a skull there. And there we go. It's only an ultra rare, so it's decently accessible. Hey, we got 3 event keys. That somewhat makes up for the fact that we just wasted so much. Trying to get another Gluttony, but oh well. Anyways, that's that. Let me go give out a code. Let's see if I can find where it is. That's not it. That's not it. Where is the code section? There it is. Let's go click edit. Click down on this. Go into whatever the next one is. What is this? Space butt. What on earth is that? But yeah, she gave us a code called Space butt, spelled very weirdly, so that it can't be guessed. But let's go and put that there, double check if it even works. It does indeed work. Click refresh. Put that there, put this below me, and go from there. Okay, so let me go and... Where's the redeem code section? Redeem code, boom, put that right in below. And there we go. There is the space butts. There we go. Okay, click OK. All that's good to go. And let me go copy paste this into chat. Use this on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, and you end up getting some free resources, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. The redeem code is what it says below, as well as what's over in the chat over to the right, so I guess technically below as well. And other than that, yeah, just gives the same reward as always. It's only usable on every version except the console versions, and we get a gem key from it. And I'm not going to bother opening that gem key because we just opened like 1,000 of them. No, not 1,000, but we opened like, what, 100 or so? But yeah, we wasted quite a bit trying to get Gluttonies, which we're already going to have maxed on Monday anyways. But there you guys go. It'd be easier to guess if it was spelled correctly, I know, right? Let's see. Oh, wait, did we go offline for a second? Sorry about that, yeah. It keeps, like, going back and forth. It's being weird. Hate when it does that. Streams being non-cooperative. If you guys still have any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. And feel free to leave a like on the stream. Really helps out a lot. Let's see. We'll go into greed, I guess. Let's go from there. And we'll be covering the video going over these teams a little bit later as well in the day. If you guys want me to go over anything now, just let me know. Otherwise, a good majority of this stream, of course, is just going to be mainly messing around with all the newer contents like we've been. Okay. I'll take a skull there. Go hit us back. We'll go and I'll try for another one. Yeah, no problem, everyone. Okay. What do we do to pass our turn? Let's take that one over, I guess. And then does anything. Let's go take, I guess, Brown, and he'll go down immediately. By himself. And we'll have another redeem code a little bit later on as well. Hey, another firebomb team. We don't even need to switch. Double the greed. Okay, we'll go and throw that down. Take a skull. The code did not work. Make sure there's not a space bar. Also make sure your invite code is capitalized. It should be working. Seemed like it was fine. And it shouldn't be dead by now. It was literally just posted. Should be at least a few minutes before it goes down at this point. Though it does die pretty quickly. Okay, we'll take a... which way do we take this? I guess we'll take that one. We'll take the other one. Oh no, he doesn't even go for it. Perfect. Let's go and explode and we'll go from there. And down he goes. Oh, so that reminds me, we got an epic ingot earlier. I think we almost have enough to finally upgrade another weapon. Unfortunately, I don't know what weapon I actually want to go and upgrade. Whatever one I need will probably be for a kingdom. I just don't know which one I actually want to go for next because we don't know... Actually, we do know what's going to be coming soon. I should probably figure that out then. And see which kingdom is going to be the next 8-star. Because the next 8-star is what we'd want to make sure we use those epic ingots for. Whatever weapons affiliated with that. Assuming the kingdom didn't already have enough weapons. Yeah, let me actually go check that now. Because that's really important to know, because that will determine what we actually upgrade next, as far as our ingots are concerned. Okay, let's go grab our tributes. And what we need to know is what the next few events are. So let me go cheat and look at the thing that tells us. So Broken Spire is next week. By next week, I mean after next week. It's not actually next week. I mean next week is Cinema Mirage, and then after that week. Then it's... well, let's see. Broken Spire, how far are you? You're already past that point, so we don't need to worry about you. And I don't think 10-star requires it. But how close are you to 10-star? Still a while, because you'll need another 2 troops on top of the 2 troops we're getting. Okay, next one would be Wild Plains. That one I think we need it for. Yes, we do. It is required to have 2 weapons upgraded, right? No, it requires a hero class. Never mind. Level 7 is what needs it. What still needs level 7 then? There's not too many. Most of them we already had level 7s. Right? Let's see. Oh, no. It's 7 to 8. I was right. It is level 8 that requires it. Specifically level 7 going into level 8. Is what requires having 2 weapons. Let's see, what's the next one coming up? The next one after that is Merlantis. Do we have 2 Merlantis weapons? I believe I did these earlier. Yes, we already have 2 Merlantis weapons. Those 2 being the Tomer Wizardry and Spirit Staff, which makes it very easy because they're both really low rarity stuff. So that one's already on lock. Let's see, what's the next one? Stormheim is the next one after that. That we already have at 9 stars, so it doesn't matter. Next is Shentang. Where's Shentang? Okay, this one does need to be upgraded. How far are we currently? We have 2 of them. Those are those 2, so perfect. They had 2 low rarity ones, so we don't need to worry about that. Next one after that is Drakzoom. That one we definitely need 2 from, though I don't even know if that kingdom has 2 weapons. Plus, it's still a while away, so that one doesn't matter. Also, we're only getting 1 troop. Next is Suncrest. That one we might need. Let's go double check. Suncrest. We already got our 2 weapons, those being only 1. Never mind. I should probably go do a second one in case that glitch stops working next patch. We would need to either do Farsight Orb or Phoenix or Light Sword. Let's see. Probably Farsight Orb would be the better one of those 2. Create 7 blue and gems and increases a random skill by 21, or deal damage to an enemy. Deal triple damage if they use purple. Let's see. What do you specifically do, Light Sword? Silence the first enemy, create a light storm, gain 4 life. Not really that worth it. I believe this one will be better. Let's see. Gain 10 gold, destroy a random purple gem, destroy a random yellow gem. That's also pretty bad. But I believe Farsight Orb's the way we go, because we don't actually have 2 weapons upgraded currently. It only shows that we have 2 because it's glitching. But, yeah, I guess we'll do that then. Farsight Orb is probably our next order of business, so we'll get that maxed in the near future. Anyways, let's go into the Firebomb team. And that's still a while away. That's October 8th. We have a good month and a half. Or more like a month, but a month and a few weeks. But I guess that is a month and a half, isn't it? A month and a half is a month and a few weeks. That's exactly what a month and a half is. Okay, we'll go and take a rune over. Hello, Klebor. we'll stick skull, and that'll be that. Yeah, wow, we still need 7 epic ingots. Epic ingots, I feel like, are being accumulated so slowly. There's also no way to rush them next patch. We're going to be getting a lot new ways to get legendary and mythic ingots, but there's not really too many ways to get epics. We kind of just have to slowly upgrade them over time. I might even start converting my commons into epics, I don't know. It's going to cost a lot of souls to do so. To craft a common ingot into an epic ingot, it requires 10,000 gold per epic ingot, which is a lot of gold. If we have to do that for literally every single one, it will cost us several million souls, which is obviously too many. Way too many. Yeah, we do need a reverse ingot downgrade. Particularly legendary ingot down to epic would be very useful. Yeah, no new method to obtain epic ingots are being added next patch. So the current methods are the only way we have to accumulate them. Which means basically making top 100 leaderboards the only realistic way to get a lot of epic ingots guaranteed. You can get 5 per week by getting top 100. Also, placing anywheres in top 1,000 also gives you some amount of them. Okay, we'll go take that. I haven't tried for leaderboard for a while, though. And I probably won't for at least a few good weeks. I probably won't until, like, late September, maybe. Delves only give you a lot of legendary and mythic ingots. They do not give you anything lower than legendary, I don't believe. Last I recall, a legendary ingot's the cheapest ingot it gives you. It's mainly meant for getting high rarity ingots. Okay, we'll go take a, we'll take a yellow, why not? Grab all that mess. Go take a blue to some reds, get all that, throw in furnace, go from there. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't added an ingot pack, kind of like how they added tradestone packs. They haven't really monetized that at all. The only way you can actually buy them is if you buy the $5 pack thingies, and that's it. Okay, what do we move here? Also, I just realized something. The dev said for the previous beta version, they would give us some free ingots, but they never did. From, like, the previous beta, not the current beta, like the previous one, they said that. I just realized that now. They said they were going to give us some, and then they didn't. Aww. Oh well, not that big a deal. I'll go to the run furnace down. Get Oopstead on that, and go from there. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. We get 3 free epic ingots per week as well from PvP. That also helps a decent amount. Forgot about that. When does max gold per match go up? Yours is only 100. The only way to make it go any higher would be to use a troop that increases the gold cap. The easiest way to do that is to use Cedric's Sparkle Sack. He has a 100% gold cap increase. There are things that do 25%, like merchant and stuff, but it's pretty trivial using something like that. Very rarely would that extra percent really make much of a difference. Really, gold gain bonuses in general don't really make much of a difference. It only affects the gold accumulated in the battle, not the gold after the battle. So, for example, we're obviously gaining like a few thousand gold from each of these battles, but Cedrics are not increasing that gold at all, because it only increases the in-battle gold. Oh wait, oops, I'm using a real team against this. What am I doing? I thought he was using a firebomb. Apparently not. Or he did use a firebomb, it's just I thought it was a whole firebomb team. Whoops. But yeah, that's what increases it. Whenever you have anything that has a gold bonus on it, and he has a 100% gold bonus twice. This doesn't increase the actual base amount, but it does increase whatever this value is over here. Which, when we're using something like this, can be quite a decent amount of gold. Like right there, we just gained approximately 400 gold with all of our bonuses that we have. That's a pretty decent amount. Okay, and now we gained about whatever our multiplier is. That's about 600, 700 gold or so. Somewhere around there. On top of whatever we would normally be getting, of course. But this is Cedric Sparkle Sacks that are doing that. Or Merchant Trait, either or. And then you can see it just goes into our total. It doesn't actually do it separately, though. Would be easier to track if it did. But, yeah, from that battle, just from doing that, We ended up getting ourselves just the gold from within the battle itself. We got, what is that times 2.55? Okay, let's see. We need to get 300 times 2.55. So from that battle, we got 765 additional gold from using Greed plus Cedric's into our team. So that's a lot of gold. We would gain more overall if we had that one troop that gives 400 gold whenever you use on PvP or Explore. Unfortunately, that's not what it gives this week. The one this week gives us souls, which I don't really need, obviously. But if it was gold, I'd be using the gold one. But yeah, this one does souls, which is why I'm using double Cedric instead of Cedric plus a event troop. It would be more gold if we were having the event troop, but currently, as you can see, that's not possible. It's only for souls, which is definitely not as useful as gold, or at least this late in the game, it's not. We have no need for more souls, whereas we do still need a need for more gold. You've been buying the $5 packs? Yeah, they're probably not too bad. They're actually pretty good value ever since they added the ingots into them. They're basically the only way in the entire game to buy ingots as well, oddly enough. Take that down, throw a furnace, throw Ubistek, go from there. Get nice and furnace in there. And I guess we'll just poke him once. And there we go. Hello, Elise, welcome. Actually, what is the weapon this week, by the way? Shop, specials, where is it? I don't even know where it is. I barely ever come into this shop end. Where is it? Also, did they really put the best one all the way to the end? No, they didn't. They put the best one actually up front. Oh, nice. It's just they reversed the order of the more expensive ones. Anyways, let me go and... what am I looking for? Looking for the weapon. Where's the weapon? There it is. Oh, it's this useless one. But it does come with 10 epic ingots, which is the one I was referring to. All the epic ones actually do come with 10. But, it's not too bad. The weapon's pretty useless, but... other than that, 10 epic ingots is pretty good. Okay, let's go and, actually, speaking of ingots, I guess we'll go upgrade them. I'm not going to upgrade the smallest one, though. It's kind of pointless. I did them earlier, so I don't think we'll have too many to actually upgrade here. Yeah, we only can do 1 and 1, so that's not going to get us too far, but we'll go craft that into one of those. And then we'll craft that into one of these. And we still need how many more until we can do another? We still need 4 more of the ultra rare ones. Oh, no, do we convert these? I feel like it's a waste. I don't know. It's just so many souls that we'll end up eating up. This doesn't seem like it's worth it. The whole point of why they added them is like, ooh, you need to go upgrade these now. But all it is a soul sink. It's a really decent soul sink, I do have to say. But for people that bother to do the math, that you could easily figure out, it's not worth it though at this point. So I think we just ignore these common ones. And then once we finish all epics, we then ignore all the rare ones as well. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for it. It's just gonna burn through souls way too quick. It might not seem like much now, only 4,200, and then the extra few hundred on top of that. But that really starts adding up pretty quick. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll go do the giant team. I'm not using the correct hero class for it, but I'll still go do it. I'll do it right after this battle. Do you get enough legendary ingots in next patch to get enough to max every new weapon when they come out? No. Well, it depends how you look at it. You're definitely getting more than you have now. Its exact rate can vary heavily on many, many, many factors. But yeah, it's not going to be that many. It's going to be a lot, but not that many. Okay, let me go do the giant team. Let's go switch into, let me kill out this Infernus team first, or the Divine team, I mean. I guess technically both of them are true. Basically just mirroring ourselves. We'll go move that over. We'll take a purple, throw another purple. He'll grab a little bit of yellow here, that's fine, as long as he doesn't really get anything going. Get the Infernus down, get the full mana, throw this into, I guess, Ubistet. And take Skull, take red, throw Infernus, dead. Pretty much dead. a little bit more going in there. Throw another Furnace, he'll throw another one at us. The red, so we get Ubistet, kill the 2, throw a Furnace all in 1, hopefully get a Skull, and dead. There we go, exactly so. Okay, let me go do the giant team now, hopefully. As long as there's something that we can actually use it against on our trophy battle thingy. And I hate that team. Okay, we'll still go for it. We're up against the same thing again. Why is his name May 31st? Okay, let's get rid of the Gluttonies and go with what I need. I need giants. So let's go Euro Fur Mantle, Fire Giants. Titan hero class fully traded using Dawnbringer, except we don't have the correct hero class right now. You can also use Black Manacle and Hindla. That's not how you spell Hindla. Yes, it is. Never mind. And we switch the banner to minus purple something something. Yeah, minus purple plus 2 brown plus 1 red. And there we go. And that's the banner. This will probably fail because I'm not using Titan. You need Titan for half mana start. You also need it for his buff. You also need it for the explosion every extra turn. There's so many things you need Titan for in this stage. But it looks like we got a good enough start. That's not going to matter. So he's burning, so we're going to go for the hit there. That'll bring him into kill range. We'll then go kill it and go from there. We'll get the kill. That'll die. For another Ural. We'll do it on Ubistet because Ubistet. We'll then kill Ubistet and repeat the cycle. And as you can see, even without Titan, it's still amazing. Also, we're probably not even going to use Dawnbringer a single time. You don't need to use Dawnbringer. It's helpful, but not required at all. As I say that, I'm probably going to throw Dawnbringer right here. But you don't necessarily need it. The only reason why it's particularly good, yeah, we still don't need it. The only reason why it's particularly good is just because you create reds and yellows, and it uses both those colors while also covering blue. Plus it gives you barrier, plus it does damage. This has a lot going for it. Okay, I'm going to actually throw it here just to speed up the battle. But you can easily go Black Manacle or something else instead. Oh, so he's not burned at the moment. That's unfortunate because now we don't get extra damage. We don't have anything that burns at this point. Let's see. We'll go take a red, I guess. Let's go get a Hindla, actually. We can keep summoning, resummoning, and going from there. We'll focus some, gain another barrier. Let's go move that over. Keep the last little bit of mana. We'll take purple, grab some skull there. Get a good blue or something. Pick green. I don't think we have a drop for it, so we'll just go for Hindla. Get our head in there. Should be a good summon, as not Ural, but you do burning, don't you? Yes, you actually burn when you do. There we go. You burn when you do skull damage, which now allows us to do triple damage. So that would have been enough to kill regardless, but there we go. That's kind of funny. That worked out quite conveniently. But there we go. And that's what it looks like. Except you'd be using Titan fully traded with ideally 70 or 100 leveling on it. And a tree that you'd specifically go would be this tree. Let me go switch to it real quick. I'm not going to change class, but I'll just show it real quick. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I meant to check. I meant change class without changing class. Where's Titan? Customize, talent tree. The tree you would use is this the right one? I think we're using the right one right now. Random Storm, counterattack because neither of the other two do anything. Extra magic to yellows. Start with Dust Storm or 1 Glory, really depends which way you want to do it. Either or are fine. All giants gain 1 life and 1 magic. You could also go barrier, but generally you don't really need it. In the case of a giant team, explode a yellow every single time you do the extra turn thingy. And all elementals gain 1 magic whenever an ally casts a spell. So in short, basically the entirety of the storm tree is what you set if you're running that team, because the entirety of the team other than your hero is elemental. You keep getting explosions because you keep getting extra turns. You get a little bit of extra stats to your giants. You create a dust storm, which you're using with a +2 brown banner, so you end up getting more browns on the board for that. You have a few yellows that end up getting the extra 1 magic damage. This is useless, all 3 of them. And then you just get the random storms, which synergize with the fact that you're constantly creating mana and constantly gaining extra turns. And yeah, that's pretty much what you'd run with it. It's pretty strong. It's not the best team in the game, but it's pretty high up there. It's really good at winning. It's just really not the quickest thing to really be using. But it is a lot of fun to use with Titan. And it could have a lot of potential, too, if another really good giant ever comes into that kingdom, or even just in general from any kingdom. That's why am I switching to this? I should have switched to gold team. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, no problem. If anyone else does any other questions, let me know, and we'll make sure to go over it. Yeah, we get a new weapon almost every week. Not exactly every week. As far as being able to keep up with them, delves to a degree. If they do a delve event every single week, you would. If they don't, you won't. But if they do one every week, I believe they give some ingots within them. So you'd be able to get them that way. The only real big issue I see is give it like a year. And everyone will have every single ingot thing maxed. And a lot of the things that are currently coming into the game, particularly next patch, are really, really ingot focused. And they're going to become a lot more useless once everyone actually starts getting them upgraded. It's going to be a while, of course, before that happens, but we are definitely going to reach the point where people easily have every single weapon maxed. And it's going to be the same thing like trait stones, where you're just stuck constantly having all these resources that you never need again. Yet there's a bunch of things in the game that keep giving you arcanes and stuff like that that you never need. How to get Cedric? Cedric Sparkle Sack is obtained from vault keys. There's a small chance whenever you kill Cedric Sparkle Sack within a vault key that you'll get a copy of Cedric Sparkle Sack. He is actually technically the hardest legend in the entire game to obtain, just because of the method of which you have to do it. He's also the only legend in the game that is never in this, the drop table for Soulforge. He was once, but it was a glitch and he wasn't supposed to be. They didn't undo it just because it wasn't really that big a deal. But he never comes into Soulforge anymore. So yeah, the only way you can get it is from vault keys. And you don't need two. Generally, you would only need one plus the event troop. But it is really helpful having one fully traded Cedric Sparkle Sack, if you can get your hands on one. The only way to really do that is to get them from raids, evasions, and vault events. I don't even know what the next vault event is, actually. But there's occasionally a weekend-long vault event where treasure gnomes are everywhere and they drop vault keys like crazy. I think we ended up getting almost a dozen vault keys last time around. I think we hit like 10 or so. Okay, let's go take the red down there, get all that mess, go throw another red, get a furnace, go from there. We get a Ubistet. Get those down. What else do we need? We'll take a purple, throw in furnace. Get a nice little hit on the last one, get another in furnace because it'll wipe, and that's that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess we'll just keep going with this. Let's go switch into, haven't been using the Doom one as much. Let's go switch into this with a nice raft up front, get all of our mana accumulation and kind of go from there. Let's see, we'll move that one over, move this one over, full mana, throw Apothecary dead. And come on, Apothecary, get alignment somehow. Where's your alignment? No. Alright, I'll throw it onto yellow. Good enough, good enough. Let him do his thing. Wow, he actually missed that? That's very helpful for us. That is very, very helpful for us. Alignment. Where are you? Yes, we do have it right there. Nice. All the enrage, all of the everything. Throw another hit down, get enrage again. Not like it even matters in that case. But oh well, and we'll just do that and then dead. There we go. There sure is a way to keep him alive better. Of course, if we just keep spamming like that, then it normally doesn't matter, but still. The second he starts taking damage, he's dead. If he gets hit by the reflect of that much skull damage, he'll die the second he gets touched. Okay, we'll take that over, move that over, grab that, take skull. I'm sure it's taking those purples or something. Grab another gold thing, take skull, and he'll just firebomb us several times. Take the other one, grab a blue or something. Get a Dawnbringer down. It doesn't actually die out, but oh well. Let's go take whatever, and that'll be that. Take skull. Dead. Oh, wait. That's not dead. That's dead. Next event is on September 8th. Oh, right after the new mythic. Wait, don't you mean September 7th then? Pretty sure that'd be September 7th. Same day as new mythic. Let's switch back to Doomed Skull spam. We're up against something that has 75% reduction, but it doesn't really matter because we hit so much damage that it's still going to die regardless. We'll go for some explosions first, right off the bat. We'll take a little bit of Cascade mana, start getting our manas up. Not really anything too useful getting up though, unfortunately. And there's no skulls we can go grab. He's going to get mana before we can do anything. If he gets Famine down, we lose. Oh, he just got Famine down. Oh, we lost. I'll go take that. Hopefully we can still make a comeback. As long as he doesn't kill it right now, we should be okay. No, Famine, stop it! What are you doing, Famine? Okay, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Right, but that's not gonna work out. The second he dies, it's like, okay, yep, over. That's the only really bad thing with him. He's just not safe enough. When he works amazingly, but he's just not consistent enough for a real team. It's still viable enough to use, it's just not worth it if you're going to keep using it over and over again. It's fun to mess around with and have fun with. It's just not like a serious team you keep using. Okay, I'll take the blue over. And take the other one. The event spoilers said September 8th, no idea why. That's strange. Yeah, it should be on the same Friday that it comes out. Let's see, let me actually go look at the event spoiler real quick. Let me click refresh on it. Let's see, anything really, really relevant coming in the near future. Oh, we're finally getting Dawnbird soon. We're getting that on September 5th. That's pretty cool. I've been actually wanted to use that one. Just to put it on our shoulder. Let's see, I don't even remember what bonus it gives. I think it's Suncrest or something. Okay, why is it giving us Lucky again? I still don't understand that either. We're getting Lucky next week, but we already got Lucky as the very first pet ever. It just kind of seems weird. Let's see, what other things? Class, raid, pause, fall. Yeah, it does say September 8th. That's kind of strange. It says that the day after... That's really strange, actually. Huh. It's showing is that it's starting on Saturday instead of Friday. That is really weird. Maybe they start them a day later then? That'd be bad though, because that's a whole day less of resources, if that is the case. Unless they're planning on doing it more frequently and just having it as 2 days instead of 3 maybe. That could be a change that they're making with it next patch, who knows. They're nerfing our resources even more. But yeah, weekend events are supposed to start on Fridays, but that's not what the timer thingy says on the spoiler thing. Yeah, all major events kind of like that do start on Fridays. Or at least they're supposed to. And then the event switchovers occur on Mondays. Okay, we got Uberset down. Get those 2 kills. Go throw this onto Infernus. Get that down. Yeah, we'll go from there. No, it definitely won't roll into Monday. August 31st is class, right? Yes, next Friday is class. We're getting the Pride Lands hero class, which is going to be used for with Ubistet. I don't know exactly what team we'd use with it. It really depends on what its trait star and everything. But it's going to be used with Ubistet something something. Or even double Ubistet if you own double Ubistet. I kind of hope we do get double Ubistet before then. Pretty sure it's not going to happen. Oops, I used the Lust team instead of the other one. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. But since we are, let's go try actually killing it this way. That just probably would take too long. We're running all AoEs with charms. It's not going to be worth it. We'll just let him die out normally. And there we go. Yeah, I completely clicked the wrong team. Okay, now let's go use the right one, the Gold Greed, against this team. That way we get a little bit more gold. So move that over, take that, let him do whatever, go from there. Yeah, sometimes they overlap certain events. That's probably going to happen in the future as well. Like Bounty into a Vault event or something like that. A Vault event normally does overlap other stuff. Or maybe Gnome event will be every Saturday. I highly doubt that. Though that would be really nice if it was. That would never happen, though. Oh, it's Hillary with her Zugoff. That is still the only Zugoff I've seen, by the way. I know more people have it than just her, but it's the only one I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure most people that do have it aren't bothering to use it. The people that are using it, it's pointless to use on your defend team. They're just doing it to show off that they own it. Oops, I thought that was extra turn. I didn't see the other one fail. We'll go move that over. Turn a furnace at it. We can actually lose if we're not careful. Zugoff actually does hit really, really hard on this one ability, if he can even get it. Normally, he doesn't get it in most battles, but when it does, it can be annoying. It's really high impact. We'll go through Furnace to go kill that. Regardless of where it hits, it'll kill it. He's killed before he even gets any amount of mana. Basically, just a 2 right at the end there. And that's it. Let's throw Furnace, and that's that. There we go. Grab this with the gold. Oops, wrong team. Okay, we'll go grab our gold right there. Just take that, take the green. Make sure he doesn't get a skull. Don't take it good. We'll take that one just so he doesn't get it. Get our gold, throw anything. Doesn't give him anything. Yeah, it's pretty much match. We'll try taking him into his skull. Didn't get it, but he'll just go do whatever. We'll go and try getting another explosion. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. We're not us getting the explosion. He's technically doing the explosion, but same difference. Hopefully he'll go for another one here. Ah, he went for skull. Stop taking skulls. There we go. And we get a bunch of gold. Specifically 3 to 77. That was actually slightly small. I guess because we're in PvP right now. If we go do like casual PvP, it's actually quite a bit higher. Like if we go do this, I think this is somewhere around 5k gold. New mythic will be viable to get, yes. It's so viable if they don't nerf it. If it is released exactly as it is in the spoiler thread right now, I'm getting 2 of the new mythic. Okay, what do we need here? We'll go grab, I'll take yellow over. Grab a little bit of gold, move anything. When is 4.0 coming? No official date, but it's most likely coming next week. Though no date has been confirmed. But sometime next week is almost guaranteed when it's going to be released. Hello, Vespen. Welcome. Alright, go take that. Take a purple. Wait till he does something. Take the skull. Never mind, he did it for me. Good job. Let's see. We'll take that one over. And now we wait. Let's go take a anything. He'll go do another one. Yeah, we didn't even get max gold, but still pretty decent. We don't need to get max gold. But yeah, because we still gain 4,469 even without it. We'll head back to normal PvP after this one. Unless we find another firebomb. Until we stop finding firebombs, I guess. But yeah, Greed's actually not too useless. He's actually a pretty decent gold farmer, oddly enough. Well, I guess something called Greed should be good at farming gold. That does make sense, I guess. Yeah, he's basically the best gold farmer in the game now, as far as burst gold is concerned. Like right here, we get like, what, 5k? Oh, 24k, but still pretty decent. So take this firebomb. That will be more towards 5k because it's our 3 trophy. Or not 3 trophy, but it's the 3rd battle of casual PvP. Alright, we're gonna take that down, grab purples, grab greens, go from there. Take a skull if we find one. Check board, looks fine, take that over. Oh, should have taken that in the way that ended our turn. Oops. I could have taken it the other way, so it wasn't the extra turn. Oh well, let's take that. We'll take another one. We'll take whatever. He'll explode, and we get like 5k gold. A little bit less, probably. And, yep, actually, nope, a little bit more than 5k. Oh, you got another firebomb. Once we stop finding firebombs, I guess we'll go head back to normal PvP. So technically, if we just wanted resources, we should just be staying in here forever. The spamming against these things. This gives so much of everything. I wonder when they're finally going to fix this to stop being so broken. The firebombs being everywhere thing. At one point, it was even quicker when you could only set 1 troop. because the team would die in like 5 seconds. But it's still pretty broken right now. It just takes 30 seconds instead of like 5 seconds for the whole cycle. What's a good gold farming team? This, literally this. You can't get any stronger than this. Double Cedric, Greed, and Hero using anything is the strongest gold farming team in the entire game. And just spamming it against fire bombs and casual PvP on Warlord 4 difficulty. There is nothing in the entire game that gains gold quicker than this. It's, depending on your bonuses, it's anywhere from like 200 to 300,000 gold per hour. Possibly even a little bit higher than 300,000 again, based on bonuses and everything. As you can see, we're getting pretty average, about like 4,000 gold per battle. But unfortunately, it's not as much variation, so let's go back to normal PvP. I guess we'll go run, not Raph, he isn't Tangle. I guess we'll go run a Drain on him. Oh no, he has the other thing. Well, you know what, we can still drain him, why not? We'll go with this. We'll go Sloth team. What's the difference between PvP? Casual PvP has a lot cheaper of a repick. The main difference with it is it doesn't give you a PvP rating, whereas main PvP does, the ranked PvP. For the most part, you pretty much don't even ever need to do ranked PvP. I just like doing it because it gives more variation in battles and everything. But if you're just looking at it from a resource perspective, generally it's actually just better to stick with casual PvP. You can keep repicking into easier battles, and you can just go and, I don't know, you just have a lot more control over it. You do get slightly more trophies from doing normal PvP. You get rating in normal PvP, which you don't in casual. And you also get slightly more glory. But overall, I would still say casual PvP is better. Alright, let's go get a Drain here before he does anything weird. Actually, before we do, you know what? Actually, we'll do it now. Go get that down. Get a nice big Drain. Double check if we have any kind of alignment. Not really. We'll store an Explosion. Put our HP up. Get a nice Yagway in there. We're frozen again, but not going to matter. We'll just get this away with Divinia. So we'll get that off of us. And just throw another one down, I guess. Maybe go and only 4 explosions. We'll maybe take a purple over. Grab that. Get a nice Drain down. You know what? I'm sure gonna go for Dawnbringer there. Go for that. See if we can get another Drain going. Get a nice explosion. And I'll get a Yagway, why not? And that's that. Hello, Medieval! Welcome! Yep, what's it doing? There we go. I completely misclicked every tab. Ever use a team with Sacrifice? Yes, there actually used to be a meta team with Sacrifice way back when with Death Knight. It's actually why I have so many wins on Death Knight. For about a month or two, there was one really strong team with it. And that team was Crimson Bats, Elspeth, Sacrifice, and Death Knight using any pure purple weapon. Basically, what you would do is you would use Elspeth onto your purple weapon Death Knight. That would then death mark all the enemy troops. You would then get a bunch of purple because you used a purple weapon, which will feed your Sacrifice. You then cast Sacrifice, which will kill out the troop that Elspeth transformed by killing your hero. You then cast it again if you get enough purple, and then boom, it has a 4 times boost ratio based on every death mark on the opposing team. Assuming you were able to death mark the entire team, that was 16 extra magic on top of whatever it normally gives for its ability. And if you did that twice, that's at minimum 32 magic, even if you're a brand new player. That's 32 magic at minimum, more towards like 50 actually, for your Crimson Bat, and then you just one-shot the entire enemy team in one shot. And that's that. It doesn't really work well these days, but that's basically what it was. It was pretty funny. Could win pretty quickly as well when it worked correctly, but it's definitely not worth using these days. Right, let's go get a Drain on him, so he can't do anything. Do a nice explosion. Yagway, do we go for it? Why not? Sure. Get a nice hit in there. Oh, he killed my my Sloth. Doesn't matter, but oh well. Get that down, and you'll probably just die off this explosion. Pretty close to it. And we'll throw another one, and you've got to be kidding me. That's actually not enough to kill him. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Why am I so worried? I'm like, oh no, he's going to go drain all my mana. Literally, our entire team is immune to mana drain, other than Sloth, which already died. Yeah, I don't need to even worry about the famine. All it's gonna do is poke us with like a little bit of non-damage, basically. What am I forgetting with ranked PvP? Oh no, you get trophies, you get rating, and you get more glory. What else did I miss? Everything else casual PvP does. Oh no, was there another aspect that I forgot about it? Okay, we'll go take a red. Go take a, I'll throw that down, I guess. And then just Uber stack kill him. Yeah, what was the other aspect of PvP that I forgot? I don't think I missed anything else. You get revenge and rivals. With revenges giving twice the amount of gold and stuff. I guess that's what I forgot to mention. But yeah, revenge and rivals do not appear in casual PvP. Revenges give you twice the amount of gold, and rivals only give you 2 glory. And revenge give you 3 glory extra and double the gold. No, ingots are in both of them. Casual PvP and normal PvP and ranked PvP. All of them have ingots in them. It's arena, ranked, and casual PvP all have ingots. They also all have 2 XP each per battle. Actually, arena is a particularly effective way to actually level hero classes if you don't really want to use that hero class. Because you can level literally any hero class in the game just as easily through arena. Every single one is basically the same thing. Unless there's a certain troop that does something based on an effect. Like, for example, if you use a Dragatar and you're using Dragon Guard hero class, that actually works. But if you use any hero class other than Dragatar, it wouldn't. That's the only instance where it really comes in play in arena. Every other instance, it doesn't even matter at all. Oops, why'd I do that? Oops, I meant to throw Inferno King first. I just messed up. I think I might lose now. Fail. Why on earth did I cast Ubistep before Infernus? Doesn't make any sense. I think we just lost because of that. Yep, we did. Rip. Whoops, that was my mistake. Could have won if I did it the other way around. I don't know why I did it that way. Wait, does casual PvP not give you ingots? I could have sworn it does. Let me go double check. I'm almost 100% certain it gives you ingots. I am like near 100% certain casual PvP still gives you ingots. But let's go double check in a second. Yeah, you don't get leaderboard ingots, obviously, if you're doing casual PvP. But if you're not bothering to make a leaderboard to begin with, you might as well just be doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a battle real quick, obviously against a firebomb. Let's go switch to agree team. But yeah, we should get an ingot at the end of this. Throw that down. Go take a green. He'll go take skull, a couple skulls, many skulls. We'll go grab that for ourselves. Grab a skull into another one. He'll just go do whatever. Please explode. Good job. Please explode again. Nope, let's not explode. And now he'll go down. But yeah, we should get an ingot here. Should get 2 XP, should get an ingot, should get a lot of gold, and all the other normal stuff. Yeah, there's our ingot right there. Yeah, it gives all the same stuff. Same amount of EXP, slightly less glory, a lot of gold, same amount of souls. Gold key chances are still there. Trophies a little bit lower, but trophies are near useless these days. Still gives 2 EXP, still gives ingot, still gives straight stone. Are you saying you get tier rewards from casual PvP? No. But all you have to do is do that for like 2 hours to get all the tier rewards. 1.9k does not take that long. They are planning on expanding it in the future though, to be further than 1.9k. But 1.9k can be done in an hour if you do it really quick, or realistically in 3 hours or less. It can easily be achieved in an hour. Let's see, move that down. And down it goes. Did stream die? It came back now. It keeps going down for like half a second. I think that's like the 5th time to stream. I don't even notice it because if I'm paying attention to the game, I don't even see it go down. Oh, so we haven't been getting as many revenge battles as of recently. There we go, let's go throw that down, get our gold, move the purple over, grab a blue, let him do whatever, go from there. Take purple over, go firebomb again, we'll go throw that down again, and he'll just firebomb. Tier rewards are only from ranked. Yeah, I know, I'm aware of that. Because that's, you only get ratings from ranked as well. Let's see. But the thing is, you don't need to do tier rewards once you get 1.9k, is what I'm saying, unless you're trying for leaderboard. And not that many people try for leaderboard. There's over 100,000 people, and less than 1,000 of them are trying for leaderboard. So less than 1% of people really go for it. Okay. Actually, how high is leaderboard right now, by the way? Pretty sure it's at 28,000 right now. Oh, it's even higher right now. It's at, oh, it's about 28, 29,000 at the moment. Normally reaches about 33,000 by the end of each week these days, give or take a few thousand. But yeah, 33,000 has been the average pretty much lately, which I am nowhere near. There is over 75,000 people higher in PvP progress than we have been so far this week. That's pretty funny. Anyways, let's go and let's go mirror him. Divine against Divine. Oh, I can't wait till this team's never used again. It's a fun team to use. It's just it's been meta for a while now. Not the longest that any team has been meta for, but it's been going on for about what, 4 months now, 5 months. Basically, the second Ubistet was added to the game. Actually, to a degree, the second that Divine Ishbala was added to the game, this team was basically meta. It used to be used with like Urgolfa and other stuff, but the premise of this team was still what was used, like with the Divine Ishbala into an Infernus combo, just to spam it like crazy. This particular version, of course, came when Ubistet came in, but there still was ways to do it without Ubistet. And then when Divinia came in, it became even more accessible to newer players, because you only needed Ubistet or Infernus, and not both. Okay, we'll go take this one down. What on earth is that team? That's a really weird way to have that team structured. Well, we'll go take it out. Also, let me go give out a redeem code, too. I still haven't given out the second redeem code yet, have I? We'll go to that soon. Go throw an Infernus down. Get a nice little poke. Go throw it down to first slots. Also, that reminds me, I need to go ask Salty for 4.0 codes, because we all know it's coming pretty soon. So hopefully she'll give me some. I'm really hoping at the end of her stream tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, on Monday night, you know, reset day, that she's just like, okay, yeah, next patch coming as soon as the stream ends. I'm really hoping for that. She actually upvoted my comment that said that on the forum. I hope that means yes. Is the current one seriously still active? Nice. Yeah, go use that if you haven't done yet, everyone who's still here. She did increase the claims on the current ones that we have, so that's actually really surprising that it's still active that long, though. It was posted like half an hour ago. There we go, take that. But I guess we don't have as many people today. I still have 100, that's still pretty decent. But I think she increased it to like 400 or 500 claims, so that might be why. That or people are busy today, who knows? As far as like in the game itself. These normally get spread into guilds and other stuff, as well as in global chat and everywhere. Okay, he's using Death Nail. Death Nail's actually really good maxed out. I haven't bothered doing it yet. I did do it on the beta just to kind of see how good it is, and it actually is really, really good. The main reason I haven't done it on this live account yet is just because I don't need it for kingdom upgrades, so I've been kind of hesitant to use too many legendary ingots, just in case we do need them for kingdom upgrades. Because the kingdom upgrades are more important than having a slightly okay weapon. But it's definitely not too bad. As you can see right now, she hasn't entered her turn yet. She's just spamming it over and over again. It has a lot of potential. It's actually one of the best weapons in the game right now, even though you never see me using it. But that's because you need to have it fully maxed for it to really be that good. It gets 2 explosions, at minimum 1 explosion per cast. It explodes the skull and it explodes the skull. Obviously, it's pretty much always going to get the Skull one. The Doom Skull, not so much, but it can still end up pulling it off. It has a max of 4 redeems per IP. I never even noticed that. Mainly because I've never tried claiming it on more than 2 accounts. And normally I only claim it on my main account these days. So of course we will be starting to claim it on our new account once we start that up. Because those help it out a lot. Redeem codes are really, really good on like a brand new account. The amount of resources you get. Like obviously to us it makes almost like no difference if we get a redeem code. But to like a brand new account, that's an excessively high amount of resources. Especially the 2 maps, oddly enough. Because you actually need maps as a newer player. Whereas obviously we don't need any more like 4,000 maps that we have. Or however many the stack is up to these days. Yeah, we're gonna take that down. He'll go take a little bit of mana or something. Really? What is he doing? He's got so much value. What are you doing? He might actually win. Wow, he just got lucky. That was a lot of value. Okay. Let's go poke him into Ubestead, and that'll be that. Guess we'll maybe try getting, what do we do about this? I guess we'll take a yellow, go from there. Take that, try throwing Skull Spam at him. Yeah, we'll go for that, why not? And I'll kill it. Are you going to do a new account for 4.0? Yes, we will. I don't know how soon after 4.0, maybe immediately. I don't know how much content I'll be able to get out for if I do it like immediately after. But yeah, we are going to be making a new account and messing around with it and starting it up. And I'm going to try doing almost all of the playing on it on stream if I can. Or at least that's the goal for it. Obviously, I'll be playing it some off stream, but ideally I want to do a good majority of it on stream whenever I do end up doing it. So I might do some random streams within like the middle of the day out of nowhere when I do stream it. Probably sometime more towards the morning area. Kind of like right now. Like this kind of time. Like a little bit past noon. Let's see. But yeah, I've been meaning to make more low-level videos. A lot of newbie videos are outdated. Am I going to fix that for 4.0? Probably. And if you have any specifically that you know of that are outdated, let me know. I should probably make a playlist of up-to-date ones as well. Would actually be pretty nice to keep around. I'd probably have to spend an entire month updating like literally every single one though, because I'm pretty sure almost every guide at this point is outdated to some degree. What? Did you just double kill? Did you just double devour? Wait. Man, I'm pretty sure most of my guides are outdated at this point. Like not all of them. I don't mean it like that, but there's just been a lot of changes in the last several patches. Seriously, did he just seriously double devour? How did he double kill? I'm still trying to figure that out. What? Okay, does anyone know how he double killed me? That doesn't make any sense. He killed Ubestead at 100 HP by not devouring him. He just... Oh! He has that one thing that has 7%, doesn't he? No! That's what killed it. You've got to be kidding me. He killed us with 7% chance. He killed us with 20% chance into 7% chance. Wow. That is lucky. That is insanely lucky. Okay. Why don't we ever get that to trigger? I don't think I've ever gotten that to usefully trigger ever. Yet the second he kills us, he gets it. Okay, we'll go and move that over. Get a Infernus down. Get a, let's see, let's kill that one before it does anything. Throw an Infernus at him. Please don't do it again. But then again, if he did at this point, it wouldn't matter too much. But still don't want him doing it. There we go. We'll go take a red. Throw an Infernus at him. Good, he didn't do it this time. And then he goes. Yeah, Alchemist Hellcat or Alchemist Moneylender with double Goblin Rocket's still an insanely good team. That hasn't changed. Same as soul farming videos. Same as the map farming video as well. Map farming hasn't changed ever. Map farming has been exactly the same since Tyree has been changed, which was like 2 years ago. Hey, you always wanted to know if they worked at the same time? No, that's not the one I wanted to know if it worked at the same time. The one I wanted to know if it works at the same time is his 10% instant kill. Which I still haven't seen yet, because it's even rarer. The 10% instant kill into the 7% instant kill. What happened there was the ability 20% working into the 7% off the thing. But I'm curious if it works on the trait. People have said that it does work. I just haven't personally seen it yet. You can actually technically triple kill, or even quad kill off of that. Because if you kill the first slot with a skull, and then it's 7%, and then that does another 10%, and then that triggers the other one, you'd be able to kill all three. Because you'd kill that with a skull. You'd kill that off of 7%. Wait. I'm miscalculating this slightly. Oh yeah, you would kill this. That would trigger the 7% to kill that. Then you would kill that with the 10%. And then you'd kill that with the other 7%. And I believe that would work because it does it in 3 different instances. So it would still count them. Or should still count them. Pretty sure that will never happen though. It's like a 0.00 something % chance that that would ever happen. Exactly like that. Assuming it's even possible. Oh, we got a gnome. I didn't even notice that. What's in the gnome? Pet apparently. No, that's not what we got. Someone else got that, but we got 2,500 gold. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Was that the mystic pet? I still need the maxes. I think we need 7 more copies or something. 9 more. Oh, we got a ways to go. Also, we have mail. What on earth is that mail? Also, since we got a gnome and a pet, let's go give out a code. I didn't give out the second code yet, right? No. But double check the code below. It should still be active. Or, I mean, not active, but in case it is active, I mean, make sure to go use it, double check it, see if it's good. And then go and let's go give out another one. So let me go find where on earth that is. Let's see, what's the next one? We got ourselves Dragon's Rock as our next code. We were using dragons a little bit earlier with the Ferris Raw team. I'll go mark that. Only real big issue with dragons these days is there's a lot of stuff more meta than them, and also they struggle with Submerge because most of them hit full AoE. Or at least most of the better dragons hit full AoE. Okay, click that, click refresh, put that there, copy it, paste it, put this into the thing below me, click redeem code, put that right there, boom, boom, there it goes to go. And make sure it's centered a little bit more. That's not centered. There we go, that's centered. Okay, there it goes to go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Let me go copy paste the link so you guys can just click it. And there it is. Your invite code can be found underneath the settings menu, and it gives us, or whatever your game says there is what you put in. The redeem code is found below, and again, you use it on gemsofwar.com or click the link. And gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And it works on every platform except for the 2 console versions. If you're playing on any other platform, it should work. And that's that. Let's go back to, let's go use the Sloth team, I guess. Try draining its mana before it does anything too weird with Mercy. Okay, what can we do here? Let's go and grab, I think the starting mana is worth it. He's gonna go do a Mercy here, so I guess we'll go take that over. Take yourself a yellow, get a nice explosion. I'll go just do that. Get that going. See if he does a Ubiset or anything. Get that down. Get all of our mana. Throw, I guess a Dawnbringer down. Why not? Just so he can't do anything with Ubiset at all. Not even damage. Hell didn't give us Yagway. Probably get his last 2 mana before I do anything else though. But we don't currently have it available, so let's go take a skull, I guess. I don't know what I do about that last 2 mana. There's no way for us to get it. At least not easily. We still don't have it. I guess we get this to full mana or something. I can't even do that either. Can't do anything. Okay, wait, we can do that. And then throw this, and then that'll be full mana, and then we can go from there. Okay. So we'll go with that. Now we can drain him. So we'll go do just that as soon as we clear out the board. And then we go for Yagway, and then we win, and that's match. We'll go do that, throw another Yagway, throw a third Yagway, dead. And that's match. 1 mana short, really? Okay, we'll go explode for it. And it's way more than enough damage, and dead. And there we go. Oh yeah, no problem for the redeem code, everyone. If you guys still have any other questions or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. I'll probably be wrapping up in probably a few more battles because there isn't really too much else for us to go over. I'll be recording the video for the teams a little bit later on today. And other than that, I might do the best teams video of this version this weekend too if I have time tomorrow. Because obviously the patch is any day now, so should probably get that out soon since we don't have too much time for that. So hopefully I'll have time to do that tomorrow as well. But that's pretty much the game plan. Other than that, we'll have the new event for the new kingdom on this Monday, which is a really good time to go through event keys because you'll be able to go and obtain all of the new content from the most recent kingdom. Okay, he barely lives, but that is enough for us to get all that drained down and enough to live, so that's good. Barely living is still living. Take that down, grab a red, get an explosion, and please don't do something weird. Ah, he does. Oh, he's actually gonna win this. It's too much damage too quickly. And Yagwe's will retreat it. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's take this guy down, go take it with some greed. Is the patch out now? No. It's still going to be, at minimum, a few days before patch. At maximum, about a few weeks. No official day has been given. Though next week is almost guaranteed the next patch. Okay. Let's see. What's that? What's that? What's that? Take skull. Take another skull for greed to get max gold. Never mind, we already have max gold. Let's take yellow. Let him do whatever. He takes the extra turn quicker than us, so we'll do it that way. Is the dungeon gem bounty a good value for newer players? Yes, only on Sunday. The reason why it's better on Sunday is because it gives pure diamonds, a celestial, 2 gem keys, and just everything about it is more resources for the exact same price. But yeah, only on Sunday is it worth spending 50 gems on the little thingy. But yeah, at all points within the game, it's worth doing it on Sundays. Even if you just started out the game. Even if you don't have Dragon Armor yet, it's probably still worth going for. Though Dragon Armor is the first major thing that costs gems that you want to try investing into as a newer player, assuming you're not buying Death Knight armor. Alright, let's switch back to... he has that thing immune to mana drain, so I'm just going to switch to Infernus. Yeah, we'll take it out that way. Could you show some Mirage teams? You spent 2k glory and 500 gems and nothing worth mentioning coming out. Well, there's several teams that we have for it so far. We had the Sloth team that we were just using. I don't know if you were here where we were just doing that the last few previous battles. Other than that, Raft team is probably about the closest thing that really is viable. And everything else is just kind of for fun. Also, that one Greed team that we were just showing for a moment there, it is pretty good for gold farming, but that's about the only thing it's really used for. You can kind of use it with Bronze Lock Pistol or Bonnie Rose as well, but it's not the greatest of things to use. It's mainly only used for Equipped Firebomb team, just because it gives you a nice burst of gold. Upset that doesn't kill because he has... why did I do that? I should have done it on the other one. I think it still kills out though. There we go. I forgot we were webbed, so we didn't get the extra damage on him. It doesn't matter, it still goes down. Alright, let's switch over to the Raft team, I guess. Oh, speaking of Raft, oh, that's funny. We're both using a Raft team. He's using a, he's basically just using it on Divine team, oddly enough. But, Raft versus Raft, I'm using it in Doomskull's team. So we both just basically put it into the meta. He put it into the actual meta, we put it into just Skull Spam meta. Okay, so we'll go and convert that out. That should be ready to... Oh, you've got to be kidding me, 1 mana short. Luckily he gets off of that. All we have to do is take a skull and he instantly gets full mana, so that's good. We'll go cast this down, that should be everything. And now we basically just auto-win. And as you can see, we just auto-won. That's pretty much the trip in a nutshell. Yeah, we'll go do that one. And that's match. But yeah, it does ridiculously high amount of damage. When it wants to work well, it works very, very well. It can backfire heavily, though. He's very flimsy. The second he gets touched with skulls, he dies. This was the Greed team using the new Greed. You basically use it with Cedric's, or you use it with... really just anything against like one of these firebomb teams. You just get a lot of free gold for doing literally nothing other than just casting him in a second. It's a really good way just to get some passive free gold while killing already easy firebomb teams. You can also put the event troop and other stuff onto your team to get even more resources. I'm just not doing that because I don't need souls this week, and that's what the event troop gives, so I just went with double Cedric because it gives a 100% gold bonus. You could easily just use the event troop in something else. And you'd obviously want to use your hero too, just to get classy XP for it. Also, your hero can give you extra gold or souls or EXP, or glory even, depending on which perk you want to use based on the hero class. But yeah, let's go take out this revenge. I guess we'll use, do we go use the drain team? I probably shouldn't, but let's go show the drain team as well. And then there's this thing. Hopefully it works. Has one of the quickest drains in the game. Basically, we just get this down and then just go crazy from there. People are going crazy. Wow, he's got a lot of mana off of that. So we'll go to that, get a nice Lavinia down. Oh, I gave him too much mana. Stop it! No! I think I just gave him the win. No! Okay, let's go get this. Please, somehow save us. No, he's gonna go for a hit. Please miss somehow. No! There goes the team. That was my mistake. Where did that extra turn come from? I gave him a really, really good extra turn that just won him the battle. Rip. Let's try it again. Round 2. Yes, I play on the PC version, if that's what you're asking. And I stream on the same computer I play on. And I'm only using one screen. But yeah, I do everything on one computer, one stream, one everything. Let's see. And we are playing on the Steam version. Get the red over, get the Vinia down. That should be enough to get him to drain everything. And then we just go crazy from there, move that over. Get a Yagway if we have it, throw Dawnbringer or any other weapon. Doesn't have to be Dawnbringer. It's just helpful to have it. Get the drain, get a bunch of HP, we throw that down. Get another Divinia. Yeah, we basically just repeat that cycle until we win. And he keeps getting more damage from the HP we keep getting, which is nice. Grab another Dawnbringer at him. See if we can take a yellow here, hopefully. Perfect. That'll give us the damage we need to basically Yagway kill him. That'll get rid of this barrier. No way to get rid of the other barrier though. He'll just poke us. Sure, we'll throw this down at him. Alright, he's gonna get another Dawnbringer. Really? Stop doing Dawnbringer. Okay, we'll go get another HP buff. Nothing else, Yagway will have all the damage in the world, but that doesn't help if he keeps having a barrier. He'll just keep protecting against it. Okay, that should be kill. Or no, it won't be. Let me just go for a skull just to guarantee the kill. And then we just have to deal with this other one. I guess we'll skull into Dawnbringer. That should be enough damage. Probably isn't. No, it is not. 10 short, actually. But we can just take the skull and there we go. You like how you have your teams named to get things smooth to choose? Oh yeah, I tried doing that. I normally try naming them specifically what they are, ideally. Sometimes I name them something funny or something, but normally I try to name it something that you can actually tell what it is, so it's easier to determine which one each little thingy is. I still need to reorganize my teams. They're still pretty disorganized. I've been waiting until they finally add a way to do it easier, so that it wouldn't take forever. But they haven't yet, and I don't believe next patch is bringing an easier way either, like a way to drag them, to move them, or a better way to organize them. They really do need to add some kind of way to do that, because it is really annoying. The current way they have to reorganize them is to remember your teams and change them all one by one to make every single slot exactly what you want for that slot, which takes forever to do and is not really worth doing because of how long it takes. But I do need to do that eventually. I don't know, maybe we'll do it soon. I've been waiting until they actually add a feature for it, because it would save us hours if they were to just add a feature that would easily be able to reshuffle them. But hopefully they'll do that sometime in the future. But anyways, guys, do you guys have any other questions? Otherwise, I'll probably be heading off until later tonight. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in 7 hours from now. Then we'll just mainly be finishing out, I guess, if we have any more. Oops, we didn't do the pet. Well, I'll go do that a little bit later. Not that big a deal. It's just the pet thingy. But, yeah, we'll be back later with probably some invasions. I don't know for sure. Let's see, how much more do we even need? Never mind, we already finished invasions. Got the major orb. Well, we'll open the major orb later, and then I guess we'll just kind of be grinding some stuff out. And I guess messing around with more of the New Kingdom stuff. I guess we'll still level up Orb Weaver some. I'm probably going to be switching soon. There's nothing we really need to level. I believe Warlord's the next one we're going to need to level. So actually, technically, I do have something to level, but we have a while to go. Plus, we're still going to need to level the new hero class coming next Friday as well. But we can't do that till next Friday, until the event actually occurs. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming down. Hope you all enjoy your weekend. Best of luck if you're going to be opening any keys. Of course, it's pretty good to do gold keys and glory keys right about now. You'd want to save your event keys for Monday. Some people are also saving their event keys for the Broken Spire event the following week. Not next Monday, but the following Monday in the following week. mainly because they want Infernus. So I personally would feel like it's better to go for the New Kingdom stuff than for Infernus, just because the chance that you would specifically get Infernus is pretty low, even if you do throw a lot of keys at it. But you can do that if you do want to try for it. Though I would say it's better just to do it with 4,000 diamonds. And other than that, I would say save gem keys mostly for next Mythic in 2 weeks. It's actually probably the best troop in the entire game unless they preemptively nerf it. So definitely a good idea to go and save for that. But anyways, guys, feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Really helps out a lot. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later tonight or later this weekend. And hopefully 4.0 very, very soon. And we'll be covering that when it does. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming down. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, everyone.